Congratulate my brother to smoke. You got a small TV, you got a small radio to smoke. What I want? Yes, party. TV. Yes, party.
I tell you, anything you want to know about Liberia, just don't to spawn. And that is why we are here again on the 6th day of February 2026. We welcome you again to another edition of Spawn Talk, your program, your show that you're always waiting for. And for this time in Liberia, time check is 8 minutes past itself. It might be afternoon, morning, night in your own area, country, continent, province, wherever. My name is Lorena Honoré. I am your producer for tonight. So let me welcome you to Spoon Talk, wherever you are, whatever you are doing. We also want to encourage you to please share the show, in your various groups and your social media platforms. Invite everybody, tell somebody to tell somebody to tell another person in another group that Spoon Talk is on, and we are live on Spoon TV, Fabric TV, Super TV. We are also live on YouTube, and the handle is Spoon Talk. We are live on Spoon 107.5, Fabric 101.1, Super 95.5. We are live on Voice of Liberia. We are live on other radio stations across the country. We are always relaying the show. Everybody knows it's the #1 program that talks about the country, Mama Liberia. And so in the next couple of minutes, the CEO Stanton Edward will come on alongside and other panelists to analyze issues, break them to pieces and present them to you because you deserve to know what's happening in your country. You are also interested, and that is the reason why you are going to call talking about that. Something you on your mind, you're wondering about it. Happening in Africa. We'll open the line so you can talk your own. Come on, talk about it. Anything, everything about Liberia, Liberians, also Liberia. This is where you come together. Information. You go to in Sierra Leone, Guinea, in one river countries. So welcome you, yeah. Don't talk. Liberia is just next door to you, so it's where we come. We gather, get all the issues about our country, be it political, economical, social, health, education, agriculture, infrastructure. For the year, we break it here, we analyze it here. And of course, my name is Lorena Honoré. Indeed, I'm here with you until the boss is coming. Until then, you and myself, we have to you got great pieces of news to you as well, from our news folders, our Facebook page, from other news platforms and outlets across the country. Social media has made it so easy. Rastafari is Lorena Honoré and myself. It's not here, okay? We'll ask a lot of questions. So we'll open the lines very soon. Until then, get yourself together. Those watching via social media, we welcome you. Please share the show. At least I get 1 million shares tonight. It's possible. All your comments are very important, Call. You're doing podcast. You're making sure people get the information. It means it is reliable. That is why you even use it for your advantage. The weather in Liberia is kind of, it's a little relaxing. The sun is shining, but it's also raining. It rained heavily last night. I don't know if it's going to rain again tonight. Yes. We are here to make sure you are okay. Get all the information that you need to get on school. We entertain, we educate, and we, of course, inform. So this is Spoon Network, dishing out Liberia's best. Let's get your calls through as we break information to you. 077771075, 05551101075. In the meantime, let's be talking to you. What is it that you want to talk about? What I think disturbing you? You couldn't wait. You had to bring it here tonight. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Lorena. I'm having Johnson calling from the chairperson for the concern. The thing that
They
on my
concern
mind,
Liberians from where?
I'm the chairperson for the concern Liberian for Justice, a very tough organization.
Okay.
A
local NGO, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So one thing on my mind, because yesterday, they were lobbying for sanction for other people. But for me today, I want for them to lobby again for us to get some of those sanctions back. I need the police director and the justice minister to sanction these people. Me, I call it the national committee to sanction these people. Because they get police to people and they go pay people who far around the country. They're making people homeless, people there, they register justice and they will cry for people who go barricade people's property at the 72nd in the name of for ASL, and then they will take it. The government will not be not the president come and say government making you there. People just breaking people who everywhere we are. To the record procedure. If you go to the court,
thank you.
To conclude, 30 seconds.
30 seconds too much. 10 seconds. Conclude, please.
20 seconds is the number. You go to the court, hire police, they pay the judges as more as they corrupt judges, and they can break people home around here. So I'm begging the international community to sanction the police director and the justice minister. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, 077771075, 055510175. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Sister. How are you?
I'm okay, sir. You're live on the show.
Okay, my name is Preston WC calling from Mines.
All right.
I really am concerned due to Labrador Drug Enforcement Agency.
LDE. All right.
Lorena, people have been working over 10, 15 years. Some of the agents, there is no employment. Why? That is my concern.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, you have the right to come and talk your own. Another person come and talk their own. Somebody could give you answer to that question. 077771075, 055510175. If you are there, we are here. We want to talk to you. We want to hear what is on your mind. Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, you're live on the show.
Hi, Nelson.
Every time you call me Nelson. What's on your mind?
I'm sorry, this is George Mova.
All right, Mr. Mova.
I'm joining from District 6 in Musa County, GC Camp Community.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. The thing on my mind today, I don't want to comment your school network. Everybody will listen to you.
Okay.
And the thing on my mind, I don't want to tell President Burger, thank you. But President Burger, we are the people who learn our trade in this country here. Please listen to us. If you learn your trade, you should get benefit to go to school who learn a lot of things. I mean, electrician in this country here. A lot of people go to school, concern about some people, whatever. But nobody in the country. President Burger will put you in part. But all of them want to perform well. We look at them, President Burger, for her, for we are not our trade. We can get job, we can put food out of our people then.
Thank you, sir.
For a lot of people in this country is on it. A lot of you going to school every day, graduating, no job. So please, President Burger, all the people that are listening to us, if that can help, we learn trade, that can help, or at least we can put food out of our family pool.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, he is appealing to the President of the Republic. Sir, we are trade men and we need to put food on our table as well. Please, President Burger, help the trade men to find jobs. Hundreds of women from across Liberia gathered today at the SKD Sports Complex to celebrate International Women's Day. The event was organized by the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection under the theme Give to Gain. Yes, support women for national development. Delivering a keynote address, National Defense Minister Geraldine George reaffirmed the Ministry of Defense's commitment to working with the Gender Ministry to combat violence against women. You know, whenever they talk about women, they also talk about children. Yeah, they say women and children, women and children. Yes, they are the weaker vessels and they are easily abused. So come Sunday, March 8th is International Women's Day. The men have been complaining why they don't have Men Day. Celebrate the women, you know. All right. Good evening. 077771075 055101075.
Hello.
Yes, you're live on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me on your show this evening.
All right.
My name is Paul Bacon, calling you from Mangibi County. To be specific, Abel.
Go ahead, Paul.
I just want to say it is good to give the man explain why he's living.
Mm-hmm.
I want to appreciate the lawmaker of District 2, Mangibi County, Honorable Avakoglu Jones, for consistently giving a district annual district report to his citizens that every month there, in second term, every month there, he gave a report to his people.
No.
So I want to appreciate him. I want to give you a flower while you're living. It's good that other lawmakers take that example.
All right. You're on a lawmaker in there. All right, thank you.
Yes, I'm not a lawmaker, but I want for other lawmakers to take that example.
They should follow your lawmaker, the leader.
Report, to follow your post here, because you be consistent with people by giving an annual report every March day for the time you become representative. So I want to appreciate the evening. Thank you for having a show the evening.
You are welcome. That's a good one. You know, a lawmaker in District 2 in Mangibi County, that is Kakata City. Well, the man said the man can give his report to them. Today we saw the National Lottery Authority as they destroyed more than 100 illegal gambling machines seized from operators in Monrovia and its environs. The machines were confiscated during a recent operation targeting businesses accused of running unauthorized gambling activities. NLA, that's the National Lottery Authority, Director General Peter Solo said the machines were seized about 2 weeks ago, adding that the authority will continue to crack down on illegal gambling across the city. Speaking at a press conference in Congo Town today, Mr. Solo said the action followed growing public concerns that school-age children are abandoning classes to engage in illegal gambling. Yes, I see a lot of students in the streets during school going hours, and I'm always asking questions. I have received a lot of insults like, "They're not your business," but during school going hours, you see them, they are in a uniforms. Not that I see them gambling, but they are not in school when it is time for them to be in school. So it is a concern. All right. So today a press conference was held where most of those gambling machines were destroyed. 077771075 05551101075. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
You are live on the show. What is your name? Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Mo Bobo, calling from Opposite Coca-Cola Factory.
Mo Bobo.
Yeah.
All right. How are you, Mo Bobo?
I'm Barama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me what's on your mind.
What on my mind? My talking point going to some of our friends and opposite, the former people that are opposite loans are there. Sometimes people come on the radio here to tell our people things that are affecting the entire world, like the government is not doing things for the Liberian people. The fuel price is going up, it's not just going up in Liberia. And people want to can say because it happened John Brown time, it was Ukraine war. That was not Ukraine war. 2018, war was not in Ukraine when we were buying gas here for 2005, 2005. But this government trying their best to help with the Liberians. So people should not be there to start comparing people to say things like they were happy. So I tell the government thank you, and I also tell whoever thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We talk to the next person, 077771075 05551101075. Good evening.
Good evening, Lorena.
Yes, you're live on the show. What is your name? Where are you calling us from?
I'm David for Dupo Road.
Okay, you're live on the show, sir.
Yeah. Attention going to this gambling business.
Okay.
Gambling is taking a lot of money from Liberia.
All right.
It's creating hardship. It's highly contributing to the hardship.
Hmm.
This is why former president, when we were small all days, top month, refused to bring gambling in Liberia. Cowboy came and brought it. It wasn't rampant like this.
Mm-hmm.
If you check around the country, so these guys are dealing with this machine. Now let them go to Burma. I left on the recent time.
Okay.
Things are all around the road in that place. Children are all day, night in a street, and Chinese will go there twice in a week, collect all the money, and come back in Monroe.
Okay.
It's just rampant around the country.
Thank you, sir.
To the hardship.
All right. Thank you very much for letting us know. That is why we are here to provide the platform 077771075 055101075. Good evening.
Good evening, Nelson.
What is
you go call the woman dancing?
Paco?
Yeah, how are you, man?
I'm okay. What's going on, Paco?
I got to open the issue.
30 seconds, so Paco.
Thank you so much. I'll go to my mechanic last. You want to call and support the count of our group. The Idolata Bureau. Comment as sponsor. We have a problem with our chairman. We me, our party, the party, we share our problem. My mechanics will come on air last and decide. Oh, so we're working on our content. We're working on our content. We're thinking for the child room. We're working on our content.
Okay.
And 2, 1 go to people say at the beginning in the country. Look, we have to be serious in the country. There's a former president. We have to be test up. You wait a minute when for a communication. You can be citizen, but the rule will be that you not be president, you not be president, not be speaker, you not be a chief justice.
Thank you.
But you can't develop a country. But president going all the person a former president.
Thank
why
you,
will
sir.
not test up in the country? And
Right.
the way 3 solo and I'm cool. That man for citizen. They went and suspended the man so. Then I proved that incoming back comment. You get to the country no more. This is going to stop on that side. Thank you, corporate and school family.
Amen. All right. Spawn 107.5 FM.
Lorena, can you hear me?
We are live on Spawn TV, Fabric TV, Super TV.
Can you hear me?
Well, I think he's not ready. Sir.
Lorena, can you hear me?
Yes, clearly. How are you, sir?
Good. I thought you were ignoring me, Lorena. What did I do to you?
See, you're welcome.
But Lorena, what did I do to you, though?
Nothing. Oh, we cool.
Oh, but you ignoring me? Okay. The people will decide, yeah? Paco call you Nelson, and you answer him. I say, hang up on Paco. You did it intentionally.
Every time Paco call, he can call me Nelson.
But you gotta hang up on him. I mean, if the man call you Nelson and you laugh with, hang up on the man. I make a girl a hard time. But Lorena, it's Good Friday yet, though. Good Friday.
Yeah.
Good Friday. Lorena, know what the people doing to me? Did I do something to the Liberian people that making them angry? What do you think, Lorena? Listen to this. I don't know whether this song got any copyright, but we got no, something. How you can say we got no copyright to this song, right?
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah, but listen, look what they did to me, Lorena. What did I do, Lorena?
That's the new trend, Oseo. That's the new trend.
Costa, who the other gentleman in the video?
See, are you trending? That's the new. That's the new.
Yeah, but who the other gentleman in the video?
That other gentleman from the States, he did his own challenge. It's a Kristoff challenge. Kristoff the change. That's his new.
This son that Kristoff make it?
Yeah, like Kristoff song. Yeah, and that is the dance, the exact dance you were just doing, CEO. Congratulations. I didn't know you knew how to dance.
I can dance to that.
Yeah. That is so.
I mean, so we do our negligence, our day having passing, it come to break.
Yeah, that's the challenge. That is exactly how they dance it.
But it's sort of copyright song, right?
Yeah, it is. We don't know copyright to the song Facebook.
We don't know copyright. So you gotta put it on there and say we don't know copyright. I won't play a small one, you know, I scared on Facebook.
Yeah.
So there you go. I mean, what people do this to me? Lorena, please put it on the page. Let me send it to you. You know, that copyright, so we can put it on the page, right?
Yeah, we can put it on the page. But you know, you can bring Kristoff in studio. Let's
power this moment. For those people that just joined, let's power this moment. Wow, that's good. That's good. I love it though.
It's trending right now.
So what are they saying? Are they saying this child you're not born? Explain it to me, please.
This child you're not born, you're not around, so he not tend to pile up poor. You know, he can walk behind everybody. People are coming from different countries.
This child you're not born, you're not around. He tend to pile up poor. Who they call pile up poor?
Pile up poor, like people like walk behind people in big men for money.
Oh,
you know?
Okay. Oh, okay. So this child you're not born, you're not tend to pile up poor. No, this child you're not born, you're not around, you're not tend to pile up poor. But what people they're speaking like that?
See what Kristoff is saying?
Put that thing on. That ain't road, so we have no copyright to this song. Play. I won't play it. I won't dance it though. They child you're not born, you got no right. No. They child you're not born, you're not around, you tell them part of pork. But I because I in that dance,
You're in the front.
Yeah, because I in it, right?
You be here. Now why they put you in the front? And
that's something on Facebook, and I know copyright, man.
That's not copyright. I don't know, but listen, let's put it on our page. Put it on our page. We gotta know. They say it seriously. Hassan Benete. Hassan, you see, I can't also know. They try you not born, you not around, you not tell the power Paul.
Lorena call Kristoff so he can call Kristoff. Let Kristoff talk small.
Kristoff be clear. Come on.
Yeah, Kristoff.
If you think ladies and gentlemen, you gotta be part of that. I love it.
That's why if they call Kristoff can get authorized to play. Call Kristoff.
No problem. But when I put it up now, let me play some more later. That's what I enjoyed it. And I think I'm going to stand to dance that song. They try you not born, you're not around, you're not tend to pile Paul. So people are going around. But guys, listen, let's play some more. If you just joining us, listen, we're going to start with this thing. And I got another thing about LDA. You know, there's a big recording we have about the LDA investigation. The people that are the interim people, right? Let me not find a picture for me. Let's put it up. The allegation that these people ate the money. We got the documents, we got the recording, the investigative report. The LDA team, a big team of people. They put up, collected the money. They ate it. These are major allegations. They just interim though, they just acting, they just there. They ate the people money. The money that they take from the man, they say they confiscated the money, they seized the money, but they ate it. We got all the recording we're playing for you. We got Musa Bit coming. We can promise the Liberian people. They said next week, the gasoline and fuel price will go up again next week. We tell you that Emma Sweat that failure, man. Emma Sweat and they're going to make Bima. You're going to do the Liberian people job. You're going to do the Liberian people job. To tell you the truth. Can you imagine? And you remember I told you, by 11:30 Liberian time, I'm out of here. You won't talk, you can talk. I'm gone. 11:30 Liberian time, I'm gone. I'm out. That would be actually 6:30 my time, 6:30. So you got to share the show. It's very, very important to all of you. President Boga trying. Hey, can you tell me what he's trying? I share the show. Can you tell me whether President Boga being well for Liberia, whether he tried? I think he is. But the people he got around him messing up every day. So just for our intro, right? They tell you not born, let me, we'll call Coco Jigo call. I just want that is Sony Coco Jigo Jiga in my toe. What is Sony? Let me go back there. Let me draw myself small. Because right now the LGA, they're stealing the allegation, they're stealing the money they were seized, they're stealing all the drugs. They are not reporting. It's very, very dangerous for our society. I'll show you all the letters. Who in the government do the right thing now? Who? Coco Jigo. Who in the government? They try you not born, you not around, you not tell no part of poor. All President Bwaka children in government tell no part of poor. All of them. Because you know why he appointed the ministers that right now. I'm talking about my biological children though. I talking about the children that he appointed in government. They all tell no part of poor. The lawmaker, then all of them say they replying to Stanton. What's the meaning from Bon County? Johnny Pay say Stanton categorically denied the allegation. Prince Moy categorically denied the allegation. My own friend, brother, how you call him, fully family, categorically denied the allegation. All of them categorically denied, but they can't get a elaborate pull of money back. All of them categorically denied, but they will not say fine. We're coming for you. When you have to say that you're right, Charo, we're coming for you. Can you imagine? But guys, I want you to sit out a beautiful Friday. Thank God it's Friday. 2 days from now will be my father's birthday, March 8th, and we say thank God for his life that he lived. Heavenly birthday treat to him. Yes, indeed. I want to say to all of you, my daughter's birthday is this month, March 20th. Dr. Witherspoon. Can you imagine? Dr. Witherspoon. So proud to be a proud parent, so proud father, Dr. Witherspoon. Yes. You're lucky that your business, sweat and blood inside our wall. We'll be proud to boast about it. Yes, I'm not thinking, we're taking no fraud to build a project. You're lucky, we'll boast. Because the Lord is good to us all the time. And all the time, God is good to us. We will celebrate. We will celebrate our God. We will celebrate our God. Finish it now, Lorena. Let me see if you know it.
There is power in praise. There is victory in praise. We will celebrate.
We will celebrate.
We will celebrate.
Hey! We will celebrate.
We will celebrate our God.
I say there is power in praise.
There is victory in praise. We will
celebrate. But let's know one. Kevin, let's know the one. There is peace, peace, peace in the presence of the Lord. Singing hallelujah. Lorena, you gotta sing, Lorena. Don't keep quiet. Listen, you don't know that one. Your body will go, Lorena. There is peace, peace, peace in the presence of the Lord. We are hearing you.
Glory, hallelujah.
We will dance and celebrate. Dance, celebrate. Dance and celebrate the Lord. Hey, we will dance and celebrate. Dance and celebrate. You know what? If God bless you, right, and put grace upon you, and your family blessed, and your children are blessed, and your loved one blessed, and if God blessing the nation, and the leaders are blessed and doing the right thing, you celebrate. You celebrate. You celebrate. So wherever you find yourself, you guys say, we will celebrate our Lord. Hey, we will celebrate our God. There is power in praise. There is. Lorena, you start, man. Lorena, you start. So all of you that listen to us on Voice of Liberia and Super Fabric, hey man, and on Spoon on the radio, I just want you to jump. That's hope. You gotta celebrate. You gotta celebrate. My God is celebrating today. The LACC clap my game and say, my game, all the parent probably something. Give me my game a picture, Lorena, please. All the parent probably something. You are clear, my game. The LACC clap my game. The LACC clear, I'm in Glasgow. I hear that the LACC about to clear Summit 22. Right? Fina Bono, there you go. What about LACC? LACC vet? I pick you, yeah. The LACC clear everybody. Elizabeth also said she vet. Let Elizabeth some picture. Elizabeth said she was clear all the sedition. She got no evidence on them. I mean, you cannot hold her though. To those of you out there, you can't hold her. LACC clearing Summit 12 tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, sir. LACC clearing Finabono. Who else LACC need to clear? Oh, and we're not Zaba. I hear that LACC clearing her, the former LTA boss. Who else again? But that LACC clear everybody. That your business. Let LACC clear everybody. I beg you, yeah. Let me say that there. Look, this is Miguel. The honor Falo. They call him Falo. LACC clear everybody. You'll be there. Listen, I'm here to do a show. Don't get very with me. LACC will clear everybody. Because that's the way it is. That's the way it is. So if you're just joining us, I want to tell you the big news today. Musa Bit coming up. We're going to talk about the whole few something. The CMC political leader. And I also want to tell you that, listen, the drugs that LDA's issue in the country is very bad. Shut the show. Listen to some of the recordings. Should I play the recording, Cat, or should we go to Jigo Small? Can we go?
Let's wait until most of the guys in come. And then
let me play small, Cat. You see that problem? Let me play small.
This is the professional standard division.
Investigation continue taking the witness stand.
We have so many recordings. We got a document. I want to say to all of you, there's a big corruption issue at the LDA. All the people that are acting, the allegation that they're eating the money. I don't know who recommended those people. I ain't going to call anybody's name. But let's thing out the start. Big corruption issue. All the people eating the money. They're collecting the drugs. They're selling it. But ladies and gentlemen, while you sit back, I know that you just coming on, share the show. We're going to play all of it. LDA is a mess. You know, they have turned the place to be a criminal cartel. Yeah, President Braga didn't know this. They didn't fire them again. Who they going to send to LDA now? Who? But listen to Coco. If you just join us, I beg you, my people. I don't know this song in Lorena. Help me. I'm going to say Coco. I think that is on Coco, right?
Coco Zico.
Well, how we go say Coco Zico? Coco. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is now. Tell us who won this competition between Heron Pedro, Costa, and Stanton Witherspoon. The other man, I don't know who he is. But tell who won this thing. Maybe who killed it? Ladies and gentlemen, watch. Coco. So who won that? Wait, Fubi, Cat. Don't tell me I didn't kill that thing, man. Cat, be honest here tonight. We're going to go to the people. They got to tell us. I mean, look at the two.
That will be the line. Let me go see.
Yeah, we're up in the line. I remember Mohammed says Stanton killed it, you know. Anyway, you call Costa, I will call my name because I am calling the name. You don't call Costa here. Who killed that Jigo team, man? Look at Charles say HPC. You gotta get away from that. But anyway, let's see who killed that. I'll play one more time, right? I think I did extremely well in that. Right? Are you guys serious? You will call Costa name that he won me in that thing? Are we looking at people here on spoon saying Costa?
Pedro, so he can say it.
No. You know, are you guys serious? You're calling Costa in the competition? I'm not. Listen, you know, everybody that call Costa need to lead them. Fubi, I give you the authorization. Everybody that call Costa is saying you want to lead them.
You should black that.
Yeah, I'll black you. You gotta call my name. Yeah, thank you, Edo say, yeah. Say Sherry says CEO. Yeah. Is that a play again? So I play one more time. Let's play just one more. Yeah. Watch. You gotta give your honest opinion here, folks. So guys, just tell me, let Lorena come back with a few calls. Let us know who won the competition. Don't be afraid. Even if you say Costa, well, I got no problem. But look at all the move I made, right? Just imagine what I was doing. Fubi, be honest with me. Who do you think won?
I hope you got didn't go to the studio You won for the AI studio.
I won, right?
Yeah. You won.
And it's I'm gonna play again. But guys, you gotta be sincere though. Who won this thing? Who actually won, Kev? Give us your honest answer here, Kev. Don't do your CDC thing. Be fair. Who won?
This dance?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the guy with the red.
Kev. Oh, CDC not coming back. CDC cannot come back. What kind of fake answer you giving? How can CDC come back? Yeah, man. Come on, man.
CDC color that blue. Why are you choosing red? CDC color that blue.
But ladies and gentlemen, we asking you. We're gonna open the line once. Lorena, where you at? I think how you call him? Our brother is in studio, Jacob. So Lorena, we gotta open the line. Let's see who won. We gotta get into the show. But I'm gonna play again, guys. Thank you for calling. You said CEO. I said Ruth said CEO. Eva Sumo says CEO. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna flag your name right now. It's good that you say CEO. So Nangbe Che Junior says CEO. I ain't call that name that though. You say the third person. Kofa said the third person. All right, that's fine. Let's see who this again. Bill Mawila say Henry Pedro Costa won. All right, that's your choice. No problem. You win. What a spoon. Timothy Conte. Thank you very much. Let's see who won. Akim, Jabo say, CEO, please do it live. God forbid, my man, move from here. Mohammed Kakai says, thank you, CEO. Emira, I won. Mohammed say, I won. We got to go to the phone line, Lorena. Nangwe Gio says, CEO won. We got to know who won. Guys, you got to be honest here. Tell us who you think won this thing. Henry Pedro Costa and myself. Tamba saying, Dom Pedro. Tamba said, Dom Pedro won. No problem, Tamba. I understand that. Henry Pedro Costa, I gotta stop. I'm not making it okay. Let me jump. Let me take one of the people that says CEO. I said Ruth says CEO. That's right. I said Ruth says CEO. So let's see who the other person. Watching from Pipeline. We want to say, tell us who won. Dave Cody says CEO. I would jump over Costa. I will only tell the people that say CEO. And I heard I say Costa, I will not put your name up. I would jump over you. Only the people that say CEO, I will put up. Let's see. Oh no, they want to say CEO. So we're gonna play again. Welcome everybody. We're gonna play again. Are you ready? You gotta vote. You gotta vote. You gotta vote. We want to say yes. We'll be going to the phone line, right? We got no copyright to this song, but take a listen. A beautiful song. So I mean, then call in, let us know who won, Costa, Pedro, and I. Just let us know. And I know I'm gonna win this thing. Let me not open the line. Let's see those that are watching. And let's put the phone number up. The child not born for thank God Fubi is not there. Because Fubi can be jumping around here on a dancing. I ain't never see that Jalo dance before. But I want to say to all of you, welcome to Spoon Talk. Ellen Johnson, you better say me, as I'm not going to talk to you. I want to say to all of you, Lorena, let's open the line, put the number up. But Lorena, you put my phone number up because you want the people to call me too, right? But I want to say to all of you, it's so good having you on. Just let us know quickly who you think won this Coco Jigo Coco dance. Yeah, seriously, who you think won? Who you think won? Seriously, you got to let us know. Lorena, you open the line?
Yeah, we have a call on the line already, sir.
Yeah, thank you. I'm Adi Johnson from People Road.
Yeah, you watch the dance challenge?
Issue there. The dance issue there. One thing that on my mind.
My man, we said dance challenge. You said something on your mind, but I am follow instruction, man.
What's 075?
Yeah, man. Everybody is calling my name. I want to prove it to the people that I want. Then you say on your mind.
Yep. The CEO wants to know who won this dance challenge.
Yeah. Look at me dancing. Look at me. But let me ask you though, seriously, Jacob, who you think won this thing? Seriously. Let me not hold on the line yet. Jacob, be sincere. I mean, just say speak.
No, we get analyze our dancing different ways. Yeah, but like a haircut I enjoy. I don't got a haircut down there. I got a straight haircut with a video. Nobody, you did well.
So who won now? You gave me day well trophy. Who won?
Yeah, it draw between you and Aaron.
I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for you flatter me, my man. Yeah.
Like what? 0-0 draw. And that was 0-0.
Lorena, let's say 5 course. You know, it will never be even. If we take 5, they will just tell us straight up 2-3 will be the score. And they'll be sincere, no problem. I believe I won. I do. Vera, thank you very much. Vera says CEO. Akim, Jumbo, thank you. He said, Jacqueline Stern, thank you. You guys call. Oh, Simon King, thank you. Marvin Desher, you know, one with the biggest head. You see, God will punish you, Marvin. But let's go ahead. What do you think, Lorena? Do we have callers on the line?
077771075.
Yeah, I can't look at people calling me. I can't. Go ahead. I can trust Fubi.
All right, we haven't yet. Okay, we have a call. CEO. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, you watching Spoon TV, right? You saw the dance challenge, the Kristoff dance challenge. Who won? Yeah. Who won that dance?
The CEO.
The CEO. I said, who won the dance?
The message is CEO. To the next one. The message is CEO.
077771075.
Yeah, because I won.
1075. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Okay, so call us and tell us who won the dance challenge.
You guys kept there here pretending not to know who won. What that? I don't know what kind of relationship we have on the show.
If female on the line, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, you just watched the dance challenge now, the Cocosico dance. Who won?
The CEO
Thank you.
won the move and Casual won the awarding because he's a big father for.
Oh, CEO, that one a different thing. Thank you.
No.
That means we're not providing a platform. We got one more caller. Good evening.
CEO get 2. If I win the one, that's it.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, you're live on the show.
Thank you. I'm Jimmy.
Okay, who won the dance?
Yeah, first I called you on the dance in the ball on the town.
I said, who won the dance?
I think the one that dance, first I didn't see you.
You called for Nukunta. You called it for Nukunta. They say, Costa leading me. Hey, my man.
You're not patriotic. All right. That is CEO. The 3 calls over.
No, that's 5. That's 5. Take 2 more.
All right.
Let me find the Costa.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Lorena.
Yeah, you watched the dance just now, right?
Of course. Nobody in the world can dance better than people Span Waterspoon.
Thank you.
They never been dancing long time. They never even dance again. We are then one we are. Today, this dancing. Not even just start. You just change it. It's fire away.
Yeah, that was me right there.
771-075. One more, right? CEO.
One more. I'm just like you guys are. One more. Let me get going. Go on.
All right, let's take this. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, welcome to Spoon Talk.
Thank you.
All right, I know you just watched the show. You saw the dance challenge. Who won?
Oh, yes, I did.
Uh-huh.
It's the greatest CEO
I tell you.
all time.
What is your name?
I'm Kevin.
Okay, man, Kevin. Thank you for calling out.
You know, the people appreciate the CEO. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say thank you very much to all those of you that call in. Thanks. Let's enjoy the show because you know when you talk about Coco, Jikoko. Go and make your own video and send it. We'll show it. Send us your video. We'll play your video. We'll show your video. I want to say to all of you, thank you. We're going to be starting Spoon Talk. This is a beautiful day. Kafiko, how you doing? How's your end?
I'm doing well. Extremely well.
Yeah, I mean, you from home, you still get 20,000 coming in. I don't know. Do they really? The season still give you 20,000, or they reduce it? Cut?
And the security alliance.
We are not in power now. Does he still give you the money? I mean, you still get the money, or they reduce it? Can you help me, Cap? I mean, they have to now because the government is not operating like before.
Well, these are some of the propaganda they use to win election. So we all know it's a lie. So the Liberian people suffering now.
So they never gave you, you never receive any 20. So the check, the Bank of America check that we put out, you know, that was fake.
But funnily, when they put out that check, right? I was sitting with President we look at the check, right? And we were laughing. The man said, "This is not even my signature." When they put out that check. But
I'm going to decide, ladies and gentlemen, you hear that? But my man, you eat the money, you buy yourself BMW, and you move to your new condominium.
20,000 for a year, 240,000. Then I made more money than Summit 12.
Okay, no problem. Who will make more money than Summit 12, by the way? You know the man with finance and stuff.
Who are getting 20,000 CDC government? Who are getting 20,000?
That man, that other one not for me. Fubi, the man said they reduce the price, they took it back because the government are in power no more. Fubi.
But the man said it last time. The man said last time that NSA was giving some money to some intelligence people across the country. And that money that they use that 2 answering for now, they can't disclose that. They can't disclose all those that are getting that money. So I see what kept defending that intelligence and say that security purposes. Oh, understand? It will come back.
Who we have Burkina Faso? I mean, how's your new family you got in Burkina Faso? How they doing?
Burkina Faso is doing very well, very good. Serious-minded people. They are progressing with development. They are progressing. They taking the economy into their own hands. And in 5 years, with the same trend, we'll see a different country.
Okay. All right. Jacob, it's good to have you, my friend. It's good to have the CMC representative. Your political leader coming on tonight. By the way, Musa Hassan Belete. It's good to have you, Jake.
Oh, yes.
So I heard that CMC about to get Jacob, they're about to get Jacob, how you call it? Should I announce it? I mean, I don't know. They're about to get Jacob a white pickup truck. I'm not going to announce it, so let's just forget I should announce it.
White pickup truck. That's not true.
Lorena, what you and Jacob do over there, Lorena? Can you mute Jacob mic and let him use your microphone? Lorena, unmute yourself. Jacob, just let Lorena unmute herself. Lorena, you got to come out on the show now, Mama. All right, Jacob, go ahead now.
What was your question again?
All right, let me make sure we get the mic set. Lorena, when you go off, will we be able to hear him?
You can hear him, Theo.
Okay.
He's okay now.
All right, go ahead, Jacob.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you, Theo. I'm happy to be on the show again today, on a Friday. Yes, so it's announced that my political leader, Musa Hassan Bit, will be here today. So we're looking forward to it. He will be dropping nuggets of wisdom, everything he's going to talk about today. So we're here on yet another edition of the Spoon Talk. Bye.
Lorena, you got to unmute yourself, Lorena. You are muting yourself. Unmute yourself, Lorena. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I just came up with this announcement because of what I heard. CMC will be giving you a white pickup truck. Actually, the pickup truck that they took from Mark William, it will be assigned to you for mobilization. And I appreciate the fact that they are giving you your pickup truck because I think you deserve it.
No,
I'm not saying that you don't have a car. You do have a car. But I think for the sake of the party, and everything you're going to do with the foul march, and a lot of people know that Musa is a very serious man. So, I mean, when I heard the news today from the grapevine, I mean, I appreciate it, seriously.
No, I don't know about that information. That sounds news to me.
Everything I say in Liberia, get some truth to it. If it's not even 100%, it's 85%. You'll be given a white pickup truck. I call the color all Fubi, a white one. 4 weeks.
You you just speculating, man. You know that's not grounded or anything.
No, I never speculate when it comes to the Liberian people. I always say the truth. In the next 2 weeks, if you don't receive your pickup truck, I'm serious. But let's bring you one to why you get bricks in your bag. You hide it yourself. You look like from space. You get something, blending in with you. Why you guys use a StreamYard background? Why? Are you hiding your location?
The background is a unique kind of background,
Can you increase your volume when I hear you?
Oh, you hear me now?
Yeah. Why are you hiding your background though? Are you hiding from your girlfriend, your location? No, but Fubi, if you get nothing to hide, you will display your background, right, Fubi?
You see, your professionally people use background for meetings.
But the background make it look different, Wanto. I mean, we know people use background for meeting, but we're not on no Zoom meeting yet. We yet talking to 11 people that are meeting yet. It's not a professional meeting. But Jacob, am I making a mistake, Jacob? There's something making the man high background. Are you not saying that 10 place?
No, see you. I don't know that
And I think I'm part of the internet too, so.
Yeah, oh yeah. You can take a lot from the internet, yeah. Yeah, you can take a lot from the internet. But I mean, I'm just saying to you, Wanto, but it's good to see you, Wanto.
Thank you, CEO. Thank you. It's really great to be here. I just had a fresh haircut, preparing for graduation tomorrow. So
congrats! Man, I beg you, let me not pull that picture up. We gotta celebrate our brother, one of the graduates out there representing Liberia. Man, we're proud of you. We are proud of you. Seriously. It's in the chat room, Lorena. Please try to pull it up. We are so happy to have you representing Liberia. You're one of the best. Among the rest out there, you are. Seriously, sincerely. Whenever I see you out there, I appreciate and I'm happy to be a Liberian. Whenever I see you out there, you represent us very, very well. The only thing here I think is a problem for me. Don't behave like the rest of the sedition. Just be you. I've never opened advice, and I know they're going to get vexed. Just be you. When you are who you are, people admire you. But when you want to rub yourself with CDC, then you mess up. I'm not saying don't be on sedition. I'm saying let CDC do that thing. Jacob, you got what I'm saying, right? No, Jacob is an opposition. Fubi, you hear what I'm saying?
No, but it's a fair advice.
Yeah, you gotta be in the middle, my man. A lot of people admire you from all over Liberia. The imposition, opposition. You cannot be the King Hassan CDC. You cannot be the Acedo CDC. You cannot be the Akaris Great CDC. Those guys cannot redeem themselves. Be you and support CDC. You don't have to go, but anyway, I will give you the advice in the back. Because you are admired, though. We really do appreciate you. You represent Liberia very well. Don't wear the red beret. Don't never wear that red beret. That how you call that thing? Fubi. No, that advice I will begin. My man, seriously. Don't wear that red. How you call that thing? Check out that thing you can wear.
No, but man, I don't think anything wrong with wearing red beret.
No, he cannot. He cannot go among the intellectuals out there, those doctors and scientists at Oxford and wearing red beret and they put CDC on it. No, it's the one fashion group. No, don't do that. But Fubi, alive? You gotta wear that thing. It's the one fashion, Fubi.
When Jacob disagree, you can go straight to Fubi.
But Fubi, talk to me. I'm not. No, seriously, that's a fact. You're very good.
Jacob, so Jacob a transmission period with CMC, and then move your rubber home. So you will not go to that red beret.
No, but for real. But I hope you're not wearing that thing.
Everything.
Are you going to wear it at your graduation tomorrow? The CDC red beret? Are you going to wear it at your graduation tomorrow?
I'm a very proud seditian.
Are you going to wear it at your graduation tomorrow?
I haven't really decided what I'm wearing, but I wore it at my graduation. I think I posted a picture in it.
No. You did it you did it after the graduation. You didn't do it
No,
at the
yeah, no,
graduation.
you can't enter graduation hall with any political.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
just imagine some of the old man that are teaching you now, the old white old man, see that hat on your head, they will be discouraged. You do that.
no, see you. The heart is not the point. The point is one of the things that I really think that we need in our country is we need multi-party democracy.
Look what Samuel saying. He's my favorite among all the CDC member of what Look what people are saying about you. They appreciating you. The person said, "Congratulations, man. 1 to tier 1 2." They send you a shout out.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. It is a big moment for me because my both parents did not go to college, so always graduation is very huge for me. And and I'm very
let me let it go because I really do seriously. You're a great man. We appreciate you a lot. May God bless you in everything you do. We appreciate you a lot. You represent the Liberia. Well, congratulations to you. I want to say to all of you, we're going to start the show. Like we have said before, we're happy to be in your home. Continue to share the show. And those of you that follow us every day, we try our best to give you information that will help our country. Some people get angry. They come back and tell us, say they're writing 3 pages. The office of Johnny Bay, the office of Prince Boyi, the office of this. So, the more they do it, the more I'll show the picture. Let me do this one real quick and we'll go into our story. The woman that he took from Morocco, he left our Liberian sister then. He went with Morocco to marry. Our Liberian sister then, because he's a representative, he are not importing anymore. The man from the bush in Bon County, he said he left no Liberian sister no more. So after the wedding, the woman left. She said she can't go to Bon County to live. The man has a little squatter in Morovia, right? The woman said, play that for her. What they can forget, they will marry high-class women in. Yeah. And once you need that position, the women are wrong. He had to buy the house and redo the house because his wife cannot go to Bon County to live. What for the family start getting 250,000 US? What? Sure. What for the family start getting 250,000 US? This is an embarrassment, my people. This is wickedness. Right? And people say, oh, Stanton, how you go talk about the man like that? No. I'm talking on national TV because I have the document. I sent it to for the family. I told him. Careful. I told for the family. I said, my man, for the family, this is bad. Why would you do this? For the family said to me, and I quote, my man, the woman can live in Bon County. You got the money from? From the House of Representatives to the Senate. These guys don't exploit the system. They rewind the whole system in their own interest. But go to Bon County today, the people are begging. They connected with China Union. China Union, the men that are holding China Union, the representative for the family, the new house he bought for his wife. He doing the whole house over.
Damn it.
For the family. The man married the woman from Morocco. The woman said she cannot live in Bon County. The reason why, we're about to start the show. Welcome to Richard. It's good to see you. The reason why I'm doing this is because all you guys can go back again and say they're going to, do another press release again. Go ahead. Johnny Clay will come up and Prince Boy will come up and they'll do another press release again. They'll go on Front Page Africa and go over, but the story remains that lie. The man didn't buy a house and put $60,000. But we have to remind our people, we have friends, right? We got to remind them. So, I got no something against them. I still pick up the phone, I call them. I thought I'll call for the formula today. I hear myself talk. I said, man, I'll play the thing as my ringtone. Just to remind you, check out. Just to remind you guys that you were just there yesterday. Let's do the right thing for the Liberian people. Stop lying. Let us do the right thing, and that's why the people trust the Spoon Network, Jacob. It's nothing personal. Listen, you know what I was doing downstairs, Jacob? Spare rib chicken. I sliced them. I put pepper, everything inside. I'm steaming it right now. Right now, Jacob. Right now. Wow. Yeah.
That's a
Dry
good one.
turkey, everything. Right now I'm steaming it right now. So how much will you eat? How much can you eat? How many barrels you can sleep in?
Yeah.
How many cars you want? That's why I left my 2011 Lexus. That's all I drive. 2011 old car. Can you imagine? People want this. They want steal and destroy the country. Then when you try to get back with you, how many things you want to eat you alone? You will die and leave everything back. Let's face this thing. Let's have some serious conversation, Jacob. Life is but short. Let's do it for the Liberian people. And that's why the people come on Spoon Talk every day. The office of Food Formula like to announce that the allegation made on Spoon Talk, these allegations are false and misleading. You need anybody help? Oh, Stanton said a horse worth 250,000, but no, the Honorable Food Formula bought a horse for 163,000. What's the difference? What's the difference? I mean, come on, guys. Can you guys just work for the Liberian people? But we'll talk about all of them. And I want to welcome you, Dr. Richardson. I like to say, let's start the show today in good faith. Something is happening. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. We started the show now. You don't get anything else to say. I'm Ezekiel now. Breaking news. LACC clearance certificate Nathaniel Fallow McGill. Case reference number 0521. Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. To whom it may concern. This is to satisfy that Honorable Nathaniel Fallow McGill, former Minister of State, was subject of an investigation conducted by the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, LACC, on allegations of payroll paddling at the Ministry of State for the period of 2018 to 2023. Breaking news. Upon thorough examinations of the facts and available evidence, it has been determined that there is no probable cause to pursue legal criminal proceeding against the said individuals or company. Accordingly, no charges have been filed and the case has been closed. This clearance is issued based on the findings of the investigation and does not serve as an endorsement or guarantee beyond the scope of the specific inquiry conducted. For verification of further inquiries, please contact Mr. Baba M. Bwaka at bbwaka@yahoo.com, phone number 0777 42226. Issued this 3rd day of February 2026 at Monrovia, Liberia. Kind regards, it's very important. Kind regards, sincerely, Councilor Alexander K. Zoe, Executive Chairperson, LACC. Bam, 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 bam. Nathaniel McGill, free man, no payroll pathway. Check up.
Yeah.
Jacob, let's hear you. You just say, yeah, we started the show already, my man.
Oh, we start already. No, okay, yes, I saw that. I saw that document from the LACC. And then I also saw another one with Emma Glasgow Mentier, I think, who used to be I think Director General of NAFA. And I think another one from LACC, if I can remember. So, but just kind of like sticking to these two, Nathaniel McGill and Emma. I don't know what's happening, because for me, you know, when most of these so-called indictments came up in the early stages of the Unity Party government, there was a lot of disagreement and comment people made about the fact that the Unity Party government was trying to settle political scores with ex-members of the CDC government. And we're in that time, we also witnessed proceeding against former Finance Minister Tue. And I think some of those points that were raised have gotten some grounding because it looks politically motivated. Most of these charges against Emma, for example, Emma, the Unity Party people they were always interested in replacing Emma at NAFA. They had their own cronies, they had their own people who campaigned for them, and they were looking for a job for them all across the place. And they started violating the laws, removing tenured officials, and they started to lie on people since they couldn't find any legal reason to remove certain people like Emma did. So it's obvious Emma said she was lied upon just so that they could replace her with Sarah Segbe, who were already jobless after the closure of the USAID program. So it's obvious that these things have precisely nothing to do with fighting corruption. The government is simply kind of like trying to settle scores with our political opponents. And if you look at these charges being dropped left, right, and center against these people, is a testament to that. So, and the logic is no different when it comes to former Minister Tue. If you look at the case, 2004 up to now, almost 2 years or going to year 3, you brought charges against Mr. Tue. After all the years, you have watertight evidence to prove that he betrayed the public trust, while all the dilly-dallying and the waste of time and the beating around the bush all this time, and you cannot adduce evidence. So people need to end the politics, and if they want to fight against corruption, you have to be sincere about that and start trying to politically point score on this matter. I think it's wrong. The Liberian people don't deserve that.
Thank you very much. Dr. Richardson, welcome. We'll go to Kev Hassan. We'll come to you. Kev Figo, what's going on here? McGill, like how you call her, Emma. They are all running free now.
Well, we said this. We talk about it during the election, and we explained to the Liberian people that you guys were just lying. And we knew all along that, there's no corruption. Some of us that were close to McGill, we said it, but people definitely thought that they could use it in order to gain votes. And I think we need to stop this, to go and put corruption on good people who try to serve the nation, who put everything on the line for the nation. But now the LACC under Jose Iman Bokar explained to the Liberian people, he said, no, there is no corruption. McGill is not corrupt. Emma Glasgow is not corrupt. There is no criminal. Stanton, we look at the situation with the 3 missing boys, no criminality. We look at Emma Glasgow, no criminality. You look at McGill, nothing. These people went around here saying, McGill, payroll party, McGill this, McGill that. They won the election based on corruption. And now their own government cannot see the corruption. And we keep saying this. You cannot govern through lies, because there is nothing there. You got to bring the evidence. And we'll say this with Samuel Tue. And Stanton, you said it right the last time. If you cannot put Samuel Tue on the crime scene, unless they try, because they try to take it to somewhere in the bush and pay everybody to say Samuel Tue, because they can't get it. They cannot get it. And we need to realize, people need to come back and accept it, that they lie on the CDC government. They need to do it.
Thank you. I don't think anybody will come tell you to the lie. Politics don't have lie like that. Dr. Richardson, let's bring you in.
Stop attacking me.
Dr.
Yeah,
Richardson,
everybody
we're on the show. Nobody will come tell you to the lie.
Accept the lie that the lie.
Bye. You told your own. Let's go to Dr. Richardson. Dr. Richardson, let's hear you.
I want to say Happy International Women's Day to all of our Liberian women. Lorena, I want to salute you today for all that you do for.
Richardson, how long you'll be saying this for? Till the month?
Yeah, I can say it until the morning, right? Thank you very much. I also want to just send a shout out to all of my Immaculata students that are listening to the program, Immaculata University students. They're going to be joining in. Regarding Miguel, regarding Mr. Miguel, I'm happy that he was deemed to be free of criminality today. But I'm wondering about the LACC. I'm wondering about their competency. I'm wondering about the way in which they are going in and conducting these investigations. Because this is tantamount to ruining someone's reputation, defaming their character. You want to be very careful how you charge someone or how you say that someone was engaged in a criminal behavior. And I see that, the LACC is throwing these different charges out and then coming back. I'm on Glasgow. I was like, okay, but then we have other people. You mentioned LACC. You mentioned, now we see Senator Miguel. So I want to just, and they said it did investigation. This is something as, people who are trained to audit or investigate or prosecute someone, you want to make sure that all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed and your loose ends are closed before you even come out and indict someone or put this horrible charge on someone. Because, maybe we in other progressive countries, there'll be a countersuit rolling for different issues, defamation, different issues. Okay, but I just want to question the competence.
So if you are there, we ask.
And I hope that I hope that they won't make the same mistake. But thank you.
And your point is very, very concerning. Seriously, a lot of conversation, taking place as to whether LACC, Lorena, you put this picture on a different category, Lorena. You got to put it under the overlay. We cannot have them using them as logo, Lorena. Can you please remove them?
Can I just say one more thing?
Give us Alexander Zoe picture also, but you got to put them under the right place, please. Go ahead, Dr. Richardson.
I just want to tell the audience that I will be leaving. I'm traveling today, but because of coming in and make sure that they're aware of what's going on in the country, that I'm here, I will try to sign in from my car, but I just want you guys to know that I'll be leaving.
Okay, thank you. We'll be bringing Musa Bit on shortly. Let's go to Fubi. Fubi, there's this thing about Miguel, man. I'm at Glasgow. They're good people, right? But something is happening, though. Can you imagine? Miguel, and I'm hearing Samuel 22 will get his clearance, Finabondo, and everybody will be set free. Free allies, CDC, free allies. What's going on with
God Almighty, they are free allies.
They actually carry on investigation yet? I mean, what's going on? We hear some bad report, but Miguel was set free, and this thing, man, I actually told Miguel that he was getting his clearance. I did. I heard it a week ago, but I wasn't wanted to break the news, so I sat back and said, "Let me see." But Fubi, CDC, they are proving that they are the most decent, innocent folks in the world because Unity Party say every allegation against them were false. Unity Party. Don't say Bwaga government say we lie on them. We lie on Dewey Gray. We lie on allegations on Henry Pearson. Allegation on Nathaniel Faro Miguel. Allegation on Wina Zagba. Allegations on Elisha Stenu and Emma Glasgow. Let's go down the list. Braga said he disagree with us. These people are decent people. They committed no crime.
So you can see now the seditions are celebrating LACC and no longer Braga LACC. Now their guys are good. If they get that one sedition, it become which one? It become Braga LACC or Braga wants to go after their people. You know. But like that originally was the questioning me asking about what's happening at LACC. Last time I said so those guys are there, they are human beings. So they are not automatic devices that are set programmed to know this and that. So they are human beings and they are subject to any kind of dealings. But it's good for those that are clear. At least they can move in peace now and move around by their normal businesses. But and LACC is the institution clothed with the authority to do that. And once they give you their clearance, we have to accept it and live with it. But I always say there are some things, you might not know all the background workings, whether good or bad. Some good things will happen, some bad things will happen. Like the police, like the courthouse. You might not like the court, but that's the place the final judgment will be given. So whether you like it or not, you go there and the ruling is not in your favor. We say we accept the court's ruling, especially when it reaches the Supreme Court. If it's in your favor, you celebrate. If it's not in your favor, you celebrate. You condemn it, but at the end of the day, we have to live with it. And that's the same way with the LACC giving these guys clearances. So we just have to live with the outcome. Whether they find a way through some kind of way the bar to clear their names, we leave it as that, and we accept it as it is and move forward. I hope the citizens cannot blame
that occur in clearing the names.
I think it's possible there are human beings that are there. They're not program. So
I was just wondering about what you just said at the last. What are they clear the name because of Didi Bar went on?
I said whether there's a Didi Bar that took place or it was genuine, we will have to accept the result as it is and congratulate them and move forward.
Okay, yeah, you're right, Fumi. You're right. Let's bring in Wanto Tier Wanto. Wanto is graduating tomorrow, folks. Celebrate him. The man with the three master. Wanto Tier Wanto. Don't forget, we got Musa Bit to come to talk about the different issues about importers and the oil prices, the fuel prices, everything getting worse in the country. That President Barga said. Wanto, man, CDC winning every day. CDC winning, Wanto. LACC belong to CDC.
No, the way I see it,
because Alexander Zoe was a sedition. She was appointed. All of them were appointed by President Weah. All of them. That Joe Weah appointed them. Is that the reason why she's claiming all of them? I'm just asking question.
No, you have a right to.
Question. What who you scared to say? Let me say.
No, I want to let you know that.
Break down. Thank you, Chief. Let us say this is what we really want to say. What on our heart? Let's say it, Jacob. And I'm happy for Miguel. But Alexander Zoe, my own sister from LACC, the chairperson, she was appointed by Joe Weah. And I know Musa would disagree with me. I can see that he's coming on. Alexander Zoe was appointed by John Manawea. Who can say that lie? 2022. After they changed everything. Who can say that lie? All of them, the commissioners, they were appointed by John Manawea. Is that society at LACC to free all the seditions? Are we stupid? No, don't tell me that.
As well as John, we are
what's the conspiracy?
Senator too.
Yeah, you say I shouldn't interrupt you. Interrupt me, Kev, I will interrupt you. Don't do that. Because I see that Musa showing your hand like that. He won't get involved. There you go. But can you imagine a CDC appointee, Alexander Zoe, my own sister, Clary Emma Glasgow, Clary Fina Bondo, Clary Nathaniel Michael, Clary Awino Zappa, Clary, how you call them, all of them. Alosha Stanu, my dear sister, the deputy governor at the time, what's her name? Yimana Pearson. Clary everybody. What was going on? That's CDC clearinghouse. LACC is a CDC clearinghouse. My fellow Liberians, Unity Partisan, What's going on at LACC?
Jacob, your man get traffic, Jacob. Your man
to tell you the truth, this is my sister Dahor, right? Lavina Dahor, right? Alexandra Zo Dahor, right? I don't even remember my own sister name again. Since she become a sedition, I cannot recognize her. No. She's the most beautiful woman. Can you imagine all of them? Lavina, can you give me all of them picture? Let's say the thing. That Richardson is afraid to say, let's say it. Don't you say that, nobody, what's going on? It's a CDC clearinghouse. LACC is a CDC clearinghouse. No sedition will be prosecuted by LACC. Everything we say, the people say, let's put a letter up. 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 Listen to what they say. I mean, the letter go, everybody. But folks, why are you afraid to speak your mind? Don't be afraid. Listen to what they say. Upon thorough examination of the facts and available evidence. What's the available evidence? It has been determined that the CDC clearinghouse, LACC, honor Alexander Zo, that there is no probable cause to pursue legal criminal proceeding against the senator, the individual, and all seditions. Look at what I say in the letter.
Was there not an investigation done before?
Nothing.
Thank you, Dr. Richardson. Thank you.
To see you again.
I just welcome a political leader because I have to leave. May I just welcome? It's a great pleasure.
You need to start. Now, Richardson will give you a second. Hold on 1 minute. Let's put this in order. Let Unity Party be saying that there. That's a CDC clearinghouse. LACC. Nothing from CDC will be held accountable at LACC. Who are involved? I will call the senator Nina and I involved. That's a CDC clearinghouse. You do me, I do you. But who appointed them? That John, we appointed them. Am I lying? Can anybody tell me that I'm lying? For me, who appointed those people over there? After they changed them, who appointed them?
You already know you can lie.
I can never lie. I can never lie. I can never lie. Lying is an abomination to my tone. I'm one of the 7 saints. I avoid lying. I only break in one out of 7. Only 1 out of 7 I'm fighting with because I know that one I can do. But I can never lie. And Musa can do the same thing too, though he fasting. I know that. But ladies and gentlemen, let's be serious on the show today. Check out that CDC clearinghouse. Check out. Oh, well, you know, that one to tell them, welcome Musa. Welcome to the show. You'll be afraid to say it. Everybody from CDC that go to LACC. We cannot determine. We cannot determine.
We welcome the LACC decisions. I think what is most critical here is that the law is extremely critical, Stanton. Corruption allegations are not determined by public opinion. They're determined by evidence. And to prosecute...
Go enjoy your graduation tomorrow, man. Let's go enjoy your graduation tomorrow.
Criminal intent, it requires violation of statute. And the cases that we're speaking about, these were allegations on the basis of tenure position. Let's look at Emma Glasgow, for instance. The allegation involved over 800,000 in World Bank funding in NAFTA headquarters. To justify that, you must provide evidence from World Bank that she was able to maneuver or manipulate funding. And the World Bank has systems in place. So it's very interesting. I was very fascinated to see how LACC will prove that. You know, and she tested the law and she came out. Do I think this means that we must also be concerned about independent institutions? Of course, we must be. But what we're seeing here is that CDC has shown that they will be able to go beyond all reasonable doubt to prove themselves. And they are testing the legal, procedures fairly. We're not protesting against it. We're allowing to go. Another case that a lot of people are not paying attention to is the case of at the Capitol. We're seeing how the government is being defeated massively with that case. So sometimes, the way public opinion presents itself, we assume that people are just completely wrong. And we say that because people are being tried in a court of social media before the legal process. And because of that, there is an exceptional perception changes that a lot of people just assume that, the person is already guilty. So when they go through the legal process now, they realize that, I was wrong. And then the best aspect is to justify that. The allegation against Honorable McGill was on payroll partner at the Ministry of State between 2018 to 2023. LACC has to review all the unauthorized individual payroll. They have to investigate commission and they have to find probable evidence that there were payroll tapping. And to justify that, that means you have to be able to systematically bring proven evidence. So if we disagree with LACC, then we must be able to show how we disagree with them. The other thing that's important is not only CDC. There was a guy free from LCCC recently from the government. I don't know if Santon saw that case, but I will share with him. But he was the Labrador refugee case. One of them was free by LACC, and then LACC said that there was no evidence of that. I think I posted that on my page. There are also a lot of seditions also that are being free. In Lofa County, the president of Lofa County College was free by LACC. So I don't think we should make this a CDC thing. What we realize as sedition is that we appreciate the fact that we are testing the legal process, and we'll continue to test the legal process.
Yeah, thank you very much. We want to welcome all of you. It's good having every one of you. We want to welcome the political leader, CMC political leader, Musa Bit. It's good to have you. Chief, the television on your side, can you please move away because we don't want Facebook to mess us up? Thank you very much, Your Honor. We want to welcome you again. We're starting this conversation. We know we brought in Musa to speak about what is about to happen or is happening in our country concerning the increase in fuel, gas, and everything. And you know, Musa has been running that area for a very, very long time, Scumex, and he's the best to speak on this issue. But today we woke up that time to follow McGill. Man is a free man today. Let me ask every one of you, and I know people will get angry, but you know I talk my own because that's me. Do you think that LACC is a clearinghouse for sedition? Do you think so? I can give you a reason why I believe so. Integrity Institution, Boto County came on the show and accused them of somebody accused for $10,000. Do they have any integrity? Everybody that walked through LACC, once the price is right, these are allegations. Once the price is right, they set them free. I'm speaking to you, my fellow Liberian, before we bring in chairmanability, political leaderability. What's going on? I'm not saying my guilt is guilty. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying to you what's going on with LACC. One of my own sister, my beautiful sister, Alexandra Zoe, my beautiful sister. What's actually happening with the commissioners? So Unity Party, what you say? Oh yeah, LACC doing the job. Everybody, I'm hearing Fina Bono about to walk. I'm hearing that, how you call him? Ditwe. He will walk. I'm hearing that, who's the other guy standing for? All of them. My sister, Erwina Zaga, will be set free. They got nothing on hold. Once the price is right. So, what we discussed is I'm happy for Falo. I'm happy for Nathaniel Falo McGill. There's a payroll pattern. No, we ain't got nothing on him. Go ask, what's the papa name? We said Blamo. That we said Blamo, they come to go after that. Then when he go there, the price is right, they will set him free. You want to get one person at that place for payroll pattern. Look at the lawmakers there. Once the price is right, all of them. And not all of them. Musa Bit on the show, and I say bye about him. I'll wait when he leave. So not all of them. But welcome to the show, political leader, CMC. It's good to see you, sir.
Thank you for having me. This one, political leader. Now, I have to go because I came on. I knew he was coming. Liberians, I'd like to welcome our energetic, industrial, developmental oriented, hardworking, unconditional positive regard leader. He will call you, no matter who you are, people oriented. There's so much more I can say. And so I want to introduce to you the representative Musa Bit, you. You're welcome to Spoon as you are. I know you're as you always are. You know you're in Senegal friendship. This is important matter for me. So thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thanks for that very warm. I know it's anti Stanton introduction, but that's okay. You have to live with that one tonight. Hassan, Jake, Chifubi, and our dear 12812. Well, I mean, I hope that we can be able to discuss other things tonight, but just on the two questions you asked, I think Stanton, when the justice system, I think this is a victory for the government. Actually, the government should celebrate it to say, you see, under us, there is when you are free, we're not going to go after you, unfairly. I don't think that the government should see this as a defeat. And the little time that I've spent in law school, which centers on justice, persecution is not just about finding people guilty. As my professor, both former Chief Justice Kokbo and Professor Tewon Gonglo teaching me criminal law says, when the government is persecuting you, it should not have one objective.
Tewon teaching his political leader criminal law. The man will get A+. But go ahead.
No, you don't know that Tewon, so you need to find somebody. When I entered the first school,
go ask Martin Colley. Martin Colley, these
people. When I went my first semester under Tewon, I failed. I had to repeat the class. So, I beg you.
We believe that one. Yeah, right. Sell your great shit, let's see it. Sell your great shit, let's see it.
As they say, I don't owe you that one. The one I call is wow. Yeah. Justice is not about finding prosecution. It's not about finding someone guilty. It's also finding the person not guilty.
It's suspicious. PL.
Under the law.
Let's forget the law. I understand the law, but this is a pattern.
It's a law.
This is a pattern. This is something. Musa, this is something, Chief. This is something that you need to know. Maybe we can just leave this because you're here for a different reason, right? LACC is the hub for CDC, right? Yes, it is. Yes, LACC. I just saw this. LACC is a hub. It's a hub of CDC to exonerate everybody. I said, seriously.
It's not fair.
What do you mean it's not fair?
The LACC, if they don't, there's a two way you can humiliate yourself, but again, by taking McGill to court did not also mean that you're guilty, but you have to go and prove that he did something. And if you find that out before going to court and say no need, and read a letter. The letters just say on this specific issue. The LSC didn't say anything more than on the issue of.
It's a waste of time to recommend anybody to LDCC. It's a waste of time.
No, nobody recommend anyone to LSC. LSC make decision on their own. My thing is, you and your Unity Party people, you should that is only one credible institution. You want damage that one again, then the whole country will just be like that now. You can't do that, man.
Chairman, people are damaging it. How many where people send report, whistleblow, and do everything? My man, the people that just cherry pick, the people that go for the highest bidder. These are allegations on them, right? We can go down the line. People are telling me, Senator, what we are observing at LDCC is concerning. They are the political hub to exonerate all seditions. Finabono comes to be set free. Samuel 12 will be set free. I mean, you can disagree with me. You told your own, I told my own, but this is bad. You know, this is bad, and I know people will get vexed, but hey, it is.
I mean, unless you guys in the United Party believe that once you are investigated, the ultimate outcome should be that you are found guilty.
No, I have recorded. I have recorded. I was sent to me, Musa, because I don't want to go there, but let me go there. That folks in LDCC receiving money to be exonerated. People in LDCC receiving money. These are allegations with recording. I can send it to you. If you promise not to share it, I can send it to you. Listen, people are getting money in LDCC to exonerate people. Right?
Send it to me.
This is wrong. And this is wrong.
You have earned for yourself over the last 3 years or so the reputation of this vast media entity. Please don't be a United Party to use it.
It's not about United Party. I can beat on United Party. You know that, Musa. Is about the country.
You know that you behave
it's okay. It's about the country. You put me on Unity Party, then I will beat on CMC. Then every day I beat on CMC. Then you get
anything you do to them, I will take you on. I'm ready for you.
Musa.
Why you brought me here for to come take me on?
But are you saying Unity Party is my party? Are you saying it?
Why you behaving like Unity Party? The people didn't find anything. So what am I do now?
Musa.
What am I
do? Those people
Did I call you tonight to tell you what to do?
Musa.
We'll call that. I will send my men and Jonah to go call that generator.
Musa, let me say this for you, yeah. Musa, you saw Stanton went up.
Yeah.
The most reckless and vice president in Liberia history. He tried. I said this again.
So ask Musa whether the vice president is reckless. Ask Musa.
My word, not Musa word.
Ask Musa. Let's see what Musa will admit.
I cannot say that. He's not.
Exactly. Musa cannot say that.
I don't want to say that. Let me finish. You understand?
No, but Musa speaking. You cannot finish. Musa speaking. You cannot buy into his time. Stop. You wasting our time.
No, Musa gave me 10 seconds. Musa,
no, we gotta go.
Stanton. We got some of us. That's why we're on the show. We got Upa to speak to now. Not you alone. What we say is, Musa, right? You said it. For the past 3 years, Stanton put himself in that middle.
Yeah,
it will be a blessed thing to Liberia to cut off Stanton unholy alliance. It's unholy. Stanton unholy alliance with Jeremiah Kuhn, because him I believe is the most reckless guy, and he believed that if you they try you anything, you have to be guilty. You have to be guilty because Jeremiah Kuhn is doing a takedown.
I don't share that view.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Captain. I don't believe you. Now let's move on. But let's welcome Honorable Musa Hassan Bedete. It's good to have me on. And, you know, nobody share your belief, and I'm staying in the middle. But when I speak in truth to power, this is where we are.
Tonight you're not.
All right. And I want to say that I disagree with some of the decision that is coming from LACC. I totally disagree, Jacob Jala. Will be discussed with Musa on the show. That's my position, fully hearing. I totally disagree. These are concerning times in our country that under Alexandra Nzo, my dear sister, oh yes, I love her to death. These decisions coming from LDCC, they are concerning. People just walking allegation of pay-to-play allegation. When the press is right, you set them free. These are some huge allegations. And I want to say it got nothing to do with Unity Party. I think the government should look in that direction. All these people, all of them, they were appointed by George Manawia. All of them pledged their loyalty to George Manawia. You know, Kev calling Jeremiah Kuhn reckless. I'm not going to call George Manawia reckless. I don't think he is. But I will say this to all. It's only important that the government look in that direction. All of them, 6 or 7 of them, they were appointed by George Manawea. They owe loyalty to George Manawea. So you'll see that there, it seems like this a joke.
The United Party do what it does best, subvert the law and move those people.
See that?
Are you insinuating now that they should do what they do best, disregard the law and move those people?
Move who people?
The LACC. But
no, they are on turning position. They are on turning position. You just can move them.
Well, why are you making this
there's a reason for the removal in the act. You know that. The 2022 amended act, there's a reason for removal.
They have not done anything.
It's a reason for removal. If somebody say, I gave one of the commissioners $2,000, $3,000, $10,000.
You know what you're supposed to do as a media institution?
There's a reason.
A Liberian people rely on. You have the right to write the LACC to say, under the Freedom of Information Act, please provide us what information you use to clear these people. You are entitled to that.
Musa, it's a waste of my time. I'm not going to do that. It's a waste of my time. The people have, they get their minds made up. But it's good to have you on, Musa. Let's get into our conversation. Again, I just put it up there. Lorena, can you allow Jacob to sit on your seat, Lorena, please? Because you're having trouble from that computer. I beg you, Lorena. Musa, it's good to have you on. As always, we appreciate whenever you appear on the show. We got to get into the conversation tonight. Right now it's 9:48. And thank you for accepting our invitation, Musa. There's a serious situation happening in part of the Middle East, like the entire Middle East, I can say. But we woke up and the decision taken by Amos Tway, like you see here, and the lady that now posting on Billboard that she'll be running for senator in Grand Bassa County, Mandela Dakose, Amos Tway will be running in District 15, Musarado County. The one I had with a circular, the first one saying there will be no change. What's that? No change to the increase in fuel or whatsoever. Less than 24 hours, they came back and said 55 cents. Musa, I'm hearing by next week, we are talking about additional 50-cent increase. Can you bring us up to speed, Musa? You are following these things. What's happening? Can you bring us up to speed?
Well, Stenton, we are in this territory now where strategic thinking, the various segment of government, should be in place. We have the petroleum product has been categorized by the government of Liberia, government after government, including this government, as a strategic commodity. But there has been no investment in it. And every little shock, the shock absorber is not there. So every little shock, the country feels it. Unfortunately, what should be in place is for the government to invest, put in a budget $10–15 million, and instruct FPRC to say, take 2 tanks out of the many tanks you got there and put certain fuel there as reserve. Because once the government categorizes a commodity as strategic, that means it has every authority to invest into that. What happened is that, and we're facing a big danger here, and I want to raise that alarm. What happened is that there is no shock absorber in the petroleum market because every fuel in the tank in Liberia is hedged. If the price internationally goes up by $1, the fuel goes up by $1. Because what they did, one, there's no much money left in the petroleum market, so no petroleum importer in Liberia bring fuel and pay for it. Supplier will supply you, put a hedge on it so that they don't lose when the price go down, and that means you don't gain anything when the price go up or down. You stay in your same plot every day. Now, when the crisis were coming, I think what FPRC and the Ministry of, because they should have a section in the Ministry of Commerce that people who are price analysts, they analyze the market, they make a situation report every Monday morning to the Minister of Commerce to say this is coming up, this is coming up. In Liberia, the crisis was coming. Everybody was aware. When the President of the United States ordered fleet to move to, and I mean, let's be fair, everybody know when President Trump acting like that, then it means that the next thing is going to be action. It happened in Iraq. That was a precursor. So for me, things should have been in place to allow the government to immediately go to central bank and buy fuel to hedge, which means you can go internet and you don't even have to put the fuel in the tank. You can keep it overseas and say, look, I'm going to buy you fuel today that will supply my country for 3-4 months. I'm paying for it today at today's price. So if price goes up tomorrow, it will not affect me. That didn't happen. The danger we face now, Stanton, is that the 50-cent increment FPRC made is not enough. And unfortunately, the government is pretending or acting as though they are the manufacturer of petroleum product. This is one commodity that Liberia has absolutely no control over. And to attempt to control what you don't control, what you don't have control over, is just disastrous. So what's going to happen, and it's happening, and I see the price is still going up. Today alone, it's gone up by $8 a barrel, which is almost $50. Okay? Now, what we're dealing with now is that the fuel in the tank, for your information, there's a lot of fuel in the tanks. They cannot sell it. Monday, the government said we cannot increase price, so the guys did not buy. When the government increased the price on Tuesday, what they were buying now was not enough. What we have today is that the problem could escalate. If you watch TV right now, today, and the next week, you and myself, even with our limited knowledge of warfare, we can know straight that the problem is not going to end 1 week. So you should put your necessary mechanism into place. Central Bank through the Ministry of Finance should have given LPRC through the Ministry of Commerce $10-15 million to buy. This is going to be a very difficult moment for Liberia. As I sit here right now, my prediction, and based on the analysis that I just made today, if the petroleum importers are going to sell the stock they have here without making any profit, without making 1 cent of it, the government of Liberia have to increase the price of petroleum by another 50 cents.
Let me ask you a question. Musa, let me ask you, would it have been prevented? What do you think?
Yes. Let me give you an example. Guinea source their product on a biannual basis. Guinea put out $200-300 million and get the big company to say, look, I need to pay for 6 months supply of fuel to Guinea at a fixed cost. Whether the price drops to the floor or it goes in the roof, there will be no price change in Guinea for 6 months. And then after 6 months, they do another bidding, and then that's how the market goes. In that way, there is stability. This is about, look, the disappointment is that there are people right now in the market, Aminata, extensive knowledge. Sherry Abdallah, extensive knowledge. These are not just Liberians. They are business people.
They
are also Liberian business.
Yeah, I need to ask you, will you guys call the importers? Did the government call you guys to a meeting, try to ask you guys the way out of this when the situation just started in Iran?
Yes, they did, but there's nothing. I'm telling you, trust me, there's almost nothing the importers can do, and the government need to get out of the bubble. There's nothing they can do. This is just like COVID or coronavirus, something that you don't have control over. You just have to.
What they asked you guys? What was the message? What was the request?
No, the idea was people were it was there was no visionary thinking behind it, because if there was visionary thinking behind it, you could have predicted that it's getting worse. When you hear the United States president saying that I'm attacking Iran, that's not a small operation. That doesn't just end. That thing you see there stepped on the plane for 2-3 months. So even on one, it will take a long time. You know, that Strait of Hormuz is blocked. That almost 50% of the world supply of petroleum passes through that.
It's a 20%. 20%.
That's almost 50% of what comes our way here.
Okay,
now,
but my question is, let's go back to the government, and you guys are importers. What were actually discussed? What the government wanted?
In any such discussion, the government position is that how can we keep price down? And the importers' position was, at this point, we think that you should increase price by this amount. I think the government was only able to do 50 cents. At the time, in the last 10 years, there has never been 50% increment in petroleum price.
So before I bring it, guys, I beg you, political leader Musa, it's very important. The meeting took place prior to the first circular that there will be no price increase, or after?
The day the circular came out is the day the meeting took place.
It took place before or after?
All right, so there have been several meetings. The first meeting was on Monday. And that meeting was, gentlemen, let's watch the situation. Let's see what happened tomorrow. But so far, we are not going to make any increment. Let's see what happened tomorrow. Tomorrow became the worst day, because when tomorrow reached now, the price went way up, surpassed everything that ever was required. Immediately, the government saw that and said, oh no, let's add 50 cents. But as of today, that 50 cents has not been helpful. And what I see today has been one of the, tomorrow morning, the plant that is coming outside is going to be very high.
So I beg you, Musa, we're going to bring in Fubi, Wanto, Kev Hassan, and your partisan, Jacob Jala. But let me ask this question. Let's take it step by step. This been going to be a week. The announcement was Iran. When did the government call the importers? When did the government call on the importers and say, listen, we got to meet, send a message in your chat room and say, we got to discuss this issue. We want to have, what was the first meeting? Honorability. When?
Monday.
And Monday was when? Monday was what? The 2nd, right?
Yes, I believe.
What was, what was your advice? What was the importer advice to the government when you have the first meeting? When the first meeting was,
I didn't attend the meeting, but I managed to send a quiet advice to the government that do not overreact to the importers. I have sufficient experience in this thing to believe that it's going to be worse. Listen to them. Don't let them call their supplier to say the government is not going to increase the prices. Listen to them and then say tomorrow we'll look at it. But above all, I think that Monday the mistake was that press release. I would never have advised that.
So, and that's what we're coming to. So your bad, you sent out advice, you wasn't there. You sent out advice to Amos Twain and the government.
It was a quiet advice. I didn't make it public.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who you send the advice to?
But that advice was not heeded.
Who did you send it to?
No, I can't tell you.
Okay, no problem.
I can't tell
so, but you sent the advice. You said that.
Yeah.
So let's move ahead now. I beg you, we got to establish something here, Chairman. So you sent the advice, Honorable Bevity. And what was the request of the importers? What was the main request on the first day?
The importer, for instance, an importer had brought fuel, I think 4 or 5 days. And he said, today, my price has gone up by 50 cents. So if I have to put 1 gallon in the market, which was Monday, I have to have an increment of 50 cents. Otherwise, I can't do it. The government was not keen because normally this petroleum thing is very elastic. So it goes up and down. But there are also politicians. They should have known that a war has started, will take much longer, and that they happen in the heart of and all of the countries that produce almost half of the oil need of the world were in the middle of that conflict. So a decision should have been made to say, let's increase this one time and secure all the fuel in the tank. For me, that's what I would have done. Maybe put like 50 cents on Monday and say, today we want you to immediately call off all this price so that Tuesday, Wednesday increment will not be affected. But that didn't happen.
Okay, so let me go around the table. Let me bring you in. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We got Honorable Musa Bit, CMC political leader, representative, Saclay, Nima County. We want to say thanks for joining us. Let's share the show. This is very interesting. What I'm understanding, Fubi, the importers came together and said, hey, listen, this thing got to go up. The government not only say, hold on yet, the government ran to the Liberian people and said there will be no price change. In less than 48 hours, the government put 55 cents. Fubi.
Yeah, so good evening, Chairman. And I agree with it. I agree with Chairman Belete's points. And gasoline or petroleum product is a political product. So if you want to secure, especially making political statements about it in this kind of crisis time, there are two options. Besides the hedging part that he talked about, if you don't want the importers to increase their prices, then you must be willing to pay the difference as a government. So you cannot have it both ways. You cannot suppress them when on the market generally things are happening and you see that this is a trend, this is a pattern. It's not something that has happened for the first time. Following history and following these kind of crises around the world, you know that definitely you will have this kind of price increment when you have these kind of situations taking place. So you either be proactive and take precautionary measures to ensure that you maintain your price with the hedging, or you be willing to give subsidy since you didn't secure your budget from the beginning. At this point, if the importers are constrained to increase their prices, you now as a government, you must say, look, for the sake of the people, we don't want you to increase the prices. So what's the price difference that you're going to add? Then government will be willing to pay that price difference to maintain the price the same thing. So the importers will not lose. And also you, government or citizens, will also be happy. So they have to understand some of these basic tricks and not just come up with a political statement and say we're not going to increase price as though you control petroleum products, as though you having your own drilling facility in the country and refining them. Those are something that far out of your range. So I agree with the points he made. I think the government needs to put our acts together, seek good advice, and stop trying to make some political bluff. Because you make this statement, you go back on them the next day, after 2 days, and now you come to go back on your statement again with another increment. It doesn't sound well for you as a government. It also show your level of incompetence.
Do you have a question for Musa? Do you have a question for Musa?
No, not necessary question. I just agree with points and just decided to add to.
Thank you very much.
I needed to add something.
Yes, sir.
I need to add something one question. But I just want to go on record. I advise the government again that they should call the importers tomorrow, give them the necessary increase now, and instruct them to hedge, to remove the hedge from on all the product in the tank today, and tell them this, and then let the Liberian people know how we're going to absorb these, shocks, and hopefully as soon as things go by, all of these things will be laid by. In times like this, for a country like this, any little shock can impact the economy. That would be my advice. If we don't do that, what we miss on Monday, we're going to miss it again on another Monday. This weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, call the importers, will give you the increase you need on condition. Call all your supplier and set the price immediately so that we are in a fix.
How much increase you think? How much is reasonable to stabilize the situation?
I think another 50% will do. Tendon, we've been here. There were time here and Fubi is here. If the gas shortage, they very gas you're talking about. If the shortage hit in town, 1 gallon can sometimes go $3,000. Sometimes, I'm telling you, the way to avoid that in politics, that's what I keep saying to people. Never run campaign on lies. Never run campaign on misinformation. Be truthful. On the both side of the aisle, both CDC and UP, I tell them, the way we in the CMC do our things, there are several times internally, I argue with people. If this government does something good, say it. There are 10,000 things that this government has done wrong that we can criticize them on. When they do something right, say it. It will not harm you. Any politics that is based on making sure that the truth must never be told, it always turns on you. Otherwise, the easiest thing to do right now is to face the Liberian people and say, we have a problem. It is not our problem. You see, this is easy to explain. What makes it difficult when you as a government came to power, that this same thing happened in the past, but when it was happening, all you are doing is agitating the population. So you are embarrassed to take certain action. This is very serious. The government should sit in the economic thing and say, let's let the importers have anything you do. The country is already poor. If you go right now to subsidize it, there's too much corruption in subsidy. There's too much to be lost. You tell the person now, let me give you an example. If you say, okay, government will move all the taxes on the thing. What happens is that people will start claiming that they have more fuel than they actually had, just to take more money from the government. The government will lose 10. Be bold, be truthful, always. In good time and in bad time, say the truth. So that the day is turn up to say the truth, it will not hurt you. And that's what they should do now. I give them this advice on Monday. I'm giving it this time on social media, on Spoon, to say, except bite the bullet, give the importer the increment, and order them to set the price for every. We got enough fuel in the country to supply the country for at least 2 months. So do that, and the next thing the government must do is to immediately instruct FPRC to take 2 tanks and go and look for fuel and put it there. We call it strategic national reserve. so that when there's fuel shortage, the government is the one that will be in charge.
Thank you very much, folks. This is very important for your generator, for your home, for the school, for businesses, for hospitals, just for the entire country. How long will this last? Let me bring you on, Jacob. We'll go to Kev Hassan and want to.
Stand on. The president got Donald Trump number. He can call him. He will tell you how long it will last.
Yeah. Let me bring you Jacob.
That's the man who can tell right now how long it will last. Jacob Allah?
No, that's true.
Only man who can tell right now how long the thing will last. And the president of the world, Donald J. Trump.
Exactly.
And yeah, my mother know the man number. And you calling the last time for the meter city. You can call him and say, I'm returning your call, Mr. President.
Yeah, just tell Edward Snow to leave your phone alone, okay? We're doing our show. He shouldn't be bothered.
Not true.
No. You get three different phones, man. Check out who I had.
You are never right because I know what I'm trying to prove said because you're not trusting, you're not believing.
Yeah.
You got a question for a political leader? Let me bring in Kev and want to that.
No, I come here. No. The question on my mind is around like honorability around any like potential or looming possibility of shortage on the market. That's my concern because of course I was in the country the last time under the past government when the fuel shortage happened and it was bad. So with all this kind of analysis we just provided on the pricing and how far the situation in the Gulf region may go for, and of course you just talk about 50 cents, 55 cents increment, and a potential another 50-cent increment. So that means the price keeps shooting up like a rocket. So my question is basically, what can be done to avoid any potential shortage on the market, or maybe importers refusing to supply? Is that a possibility at this moment?
If you had not asked me, I would have forgotten. But that is the real danger we face. As I speak to you right now, there's no new order. Because in the face of uncertainty, suppliers, they are the biggest loser when things go wrong. When suppliers hear that the government is unwilling or maybe unwilling to make adjustment to the international condition, then they begin afraid. So you may have few now, and I can tell you that there's few at least for 6 to 8 months. Those few are not paid for, and therefore the current price that has gone way up applies to them. And that if we don't cut our losses, there's a law in trading. Anytime price falling or going up, if you miss the decision the first time, don't never miss it the second time. Take it. If the government had made a decision Monday, will not be here. They have another chance to make a second decision and then instruct everybody to hedge everything on Monday. Let the managing director and the minister of commerce and then call importers and say, we'll do this. Go ahead, hedge every product in the tank. Will be secure for at least another 6 weeks. That would be so. That the danger is that no supply has been confirmed as of now.
Yeah.
So let me bring it back.
The whole idea about government, I mean, instead of trying to propose that also stepping in to do government subsidy, you think that such a proposal should be dismissed? It doesn't work at this point.
It is the worst thing.
Yeah.
The government will lose so much. You were here the last time when the people subsidized the rice. There was too many noise. The thing about subsidies, if Central and I are importers and the government say, okay, I will give you 50 cents for every gallon, and Standard got 1 million gallon, he can go and tell the people that he had 3 million gallon. He right there. That is what destroyed the Nigerian petroleum industry before Dangote came. Subsidy. Yeah. Jacob, you're an economist. Subsidy is the worst thing in any form. Let the market forces sort this out. Let the government use its regulatory authority, and let the government intervene with the price and ensure that there is complete shutdown. If the government of Liberia had done that, Monday would not be here. Since it didn't happen Monday, we have another window. Call the importers tomorrow, negotiate with them on an increment, and then abort. Otherwise, when you enter panic, what happens is that due to panic, the next supply will not come, and we who know that those supply will not come, the things we say will inflame the situation. We are doing politics, but we love our country. We don't want crisis to come. Let the country be like this. We criticize each other. We go and face each other during election. And when whoever wins, we all support that person. But it should never be that we drag our country into unnecessary crisis. That would be my advice.
And then another like potential.
Let me bring in Kev Hassan, Jacob. Only 2 questions, Jacob. A political leader, you're not asking high questions, man. You make it all go to bed.
No, asking clarifying questions. Yeah, I wanted to ask for an additional 50 cents. The price that would mean that the price will be landing at what at that point? You think around what, $6 a gallon or what? I don't know, close to that or above that?
Yes, about that.
Yeah,
it's not a string test. We've been here before.
So that would be like 4.02.
But you know, seriously, we can't return the 4.02.
No. The gasoline will be $4.26, and then the fuel will be $5.10. So it's still reasonable. In America, the price went today by I think 75 cents or 80 cents. United States of America. So why are we?
Musa, let me bring in guys. Don't call yet. We'll open the phone line. This is about you. These are the bread and butter issue, Kev. Ones that fail to plan to fail, Musa. You know that.
All right.
You think this government failed to plan? They cut the government with the pens down.
I think the government just get beamed up. They don't know how to. They're not. They just pretend to know government, but they don't know. Because this is about strategic thinking. You should have people, in the economic team, Ministry of Commerce, thinking for the president, looking at different scenarios, But right now, everybody busy with, all kind of funny things. There should be specific people analyzing. So yes, but again, Kev, don't beat on me. It was a bold statement, and the president made to say the government should have done something it didn't do. That is a fact. That points to failure. That points to shortcomings.
But the president, the way forward, you said that. Let me bring in Kev. Kev, said they might call your name. The president said it. They went in less than 48 hours. They increased it by 55 cents. They're about to increase it again. That's not a solution base. It means that nothing changed. Maybe the thing will go up again by another $2. Regardless of what you say. Nothing coming through the street of homes.
If they follow my advice, make the increment and remove the hedge on all the product in the market, will be all right for at least another 6 weeks.
Okay.
Musa, let me say this to you. If I was in Liberia, I would drive to your house, I would take your phone, and I will keep you away from this government. The reason I say so, right? Um, I listen to you. I listen to you carefully, and I listen to a man that love his country. I listen to a man that putting politics aside. I listen to a man saying, "I want to advise this president because we are in crisis, and I don't think it's time to play politics." That's what I'm listening to. But I always tell people, if you want to use your normal self with abnormal government, then you say you're abnormal. This is not a normal government. This is abnormal government, Musa. This is this president that look you in the eye and yell at you and say you complaining. You know what they're thinking? That Musa we can't tell what to do. We'll not listen to Musa. I listen to you. I see a man who loves his country. That this government, imagine a government who put Amos Twain in a position because he was Secretary General and he was a foot soldier just making noise around. So they put him to a strategic position. Look at the caliber of people that were in that position. Look at the caliber of people. From the Dothan to now, the caliber of people. Musa, they told the Liberian people that because of you, Prince Moe came on the show, because of you, gas were going up. That you advising the government and putting government. If I was in Liberia, Musa, I would not. I will fire you, my brother. I will go in your house. I will tell your wife. We'll take
We
you.
have a question for Musa. That question time, man. That's last time. We have a question for Musa. You're talk plenty to ask a guest question. We gotta ask questions, my man. We got plenty of questions.
I know issue you want to talk about something. You're already talking more than 70% on the show. So why can't we talk?
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's
fine. We're talking. You stop it. I'm talking. You stop it.
Yeah, but do you have a question for
Musa?
Musa?
Take a break small. Let's take a break. Yeah, leave on small. Take a break.
We gotta go to the question, my man. We brought the man asking my question, not to lecture him.
Musa, let me ask you this. Yeah, let me ask you this, Musa. Do we have enough fuel in the country? Because you know, this government told us that the competent to take care of situation like this, because a situation like this happened in the past government, they say because the past government were not competent. They said it. They say the competent will put things together, will not ever see this kind of thing. It is enough gas in fuel in the country, right? If enough in the country, okay, even if the price go up to sustain, and that will not see people lining up.
Stand on. Kev, let me say this to you. I know you don't always read my letter from Secretary, but I want you to read the one that is coming on this Sunday at 6:30. And the title is Politics, Truth, and the Mind of the Ordinary Liberians. It's a little bit long, but read it, you know. I don't care how United Party feels about me. This is not about United Party. Honestly, if I did, I would have done so ever since. I have a relationship with the truth, and nobody is going to make me to lose my dignity and my principle just for short-term political benefit. To answer your question, and I'm going to answer this question with caution, there is absolutely sufficient fuel in Liberia. The problem is the fuel, there is not a single gallon in Liberia that is not subject.
If you say for how long, you say sufficient fuel for how long?
For how long? Yes, that's for how long? Yes, that's
at least 8 weeks minimum.
8 weeks. Oh, wow.
The problem is what is happening in the world. There is no way that the fuel that is in Liberia cannot be affected, because the Liberian people, and I'm saying this because politicians and Liberian people, ordinary people, believe that when the goods is in Liberia, that means you already pay for it, the price set before they pay. Petroleum is not like that. Petroleum, you bring it and set it in what they call bonded warehouse. The tanks that you see over there are bonded warehouses. If you want to buy 350,000 gallons, which is 1,000 metric ton, you go to the bank, you make the transfer to the supplier, they receive the money, and they release it to you through the collateral management system. Every fuel and gasoline that is in Liberia here is subject to collateral management system, because no importer has sufficient money to pay for what is there. Kev, I am not perturbed by saying that truth. If that truth is going to help this government, that's fine. What is most important to me is that that truth is my peace. It's my principle that I'm saying. I cannot say today, I am in a position to say no fuel. People will believe it because I'm in the market, I have storage, and I can create panic. And being an opposition politician, that's all well and good. Well, I don't traffic in that kind of politics. So
why they are not people like you? Why they are not trending the same line as you? Why they are deceitful?
Yeah.
Why they are
deceitful?
deceitful?
Allow the guests to talk.
Kev, I come in. Kev, let me say this. I can't, and not just me, nobody should allow the lowness of someone else to determine who they are. I am who I am. United Party people are who they are. They are narcissists. They would never have opened one word from their mouth in what they're saying. Their surrogates were on TV here for 6 years, turning the truth into lies. That's what they specialize in. For me, no, I cannot do that. I said a city the other day, I went to Granty there, and some people were mocking, trying to blast me. Why are you pregnant? I went to Granty there, I saw old people. I saw people who were feeling hurt because roads were bad. I went back there, I saw the same people, and they told me, they feel we are happy, our foods are coming. My brother, those people listening to me, that matters to me. That when I come to Monrovia and tell those people there that the road not good, they will lose confidence in me. And they will put me in the category of the everyday politician. The party that I preside over has promised to do politics differently. We say the truth, whether the outcome of that truth will hurt us or it will help our opponent. We believe that our soul is what we say. So we say the truth no matter who it benefits. So yes, there's few in the country. If the government does not act to remove the head from on it by making the necessary increment now and telling the importer, this is it, go and hedge everything. If you don't remove the head from on this product and the price goes up, you will be responsible because we will not allow you.
Thank you, Musa. Before we want to come in, folks are listening to you. They say, please ask Mr. Bit, what is the percentage increase in plaques presently in Freetown, and how much for Argos and PMS in Freetown? Do you know?
So, that question is not a logical question, and let me explain to you. You have to look at what Freetown did. Freetown may have had visionary people and may have seen this coming and hedge a whole country to a product. So you can't ask me what Freetown is doing. What Freetown is doing is the result of visionary thinking. I told you Guinea. This thing will never affect Guinea. I'm telling you that now. Because the government there sets the price every, I think, 3 or 6 months. So it will not affect them. So you can't, what happened in Freetown will be the result of government policy. In Liberia here, government officials don't see the hard part of the work. The hard part of the work is for the Ministry of Commerce. They got a whole division. Those who created that ministry, they were thinking. They have a whole division. People should be sitting down there, PhD holder, economists, analyzing the market and submitting suggestions and other things to the minister to make decisions on a daily basis. So you can compare what Sierra Leone may have, and I want to 100% believe that's what they did, because the noise we're getting here, we're not getting in Sierra Leone. But we can find out Stanton. I don't know, but it's very, the situation right now is around the world.
So I'm hearing you, and it's very important. Liberians want to call in, and we hope we give them the chance. Musa, who dropped the ball here?
The government of Liberia. What that question there? The president has said it.
But you pointing mostly to commerce instead of LPRC.
LPRC is very insignificant in the price structure. They insert themselves, I don't know why, but they are absolutely insignificant. The statute is very clear. The Minister of Commerce is the one who determines the price. I am not the president of Liberia. As someone who, and I can tell Liberian people that when CNC takes over the country, this will never happen. Once the government declare a commodity strategy, it means that you have to invest in that commodity. To invest in it.
Are you saying that the Minister of Commerce she's not up to the task? Based on the fact that
the president of Liberia has said it's Stanton. I don't know that minister. I don't know. Yes, when price go back, it is the Ministry of Commerce. Nobody else.
What should the president do? Let them go? What should the president do? Let them go?
Huh?
Should the president let her go, and it must what? Because it must also sign this document after your advice not to.
The buck starts with the president. Again, it depends. When the president called you to say, "I want you to be my Minister of Commerce," maybe he told you what he wanted you to achieve. We don't know that. He's the president that knows that. Maybe the priority he gave her is not what is happening now. I would let my Minister of Commerce brief me about these things.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah. Let me put this up quick. This is from the press control, Musa, the one that Jeremiah Kuhn, the vice president, worked on. The comparative regional insight, the analysis, the recommendation, the challenges. Let's look at petroleum here. Okay, limited importer slogan, excessive storage fees. Those were the challenges, and those are the challenges. Recommendation: strengthen monitoring, open regulated transit corridor, reinforce compliance institutions. These are the recommendations. When you go down, a lot about this product.
I don't agree with any of those recommendations. The most important recommendation is based on government declaration that petroleum is a strategic commodity. Let the government of Liberia take $15, $20, $30 million and hedge a certain quantity. They can do that by calling the big names and tell them, look, I'm going to buy 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 metric tons for you. Keep it there. I'm paying for it through letter of credit, revolving letter of credit. Is there fixed price? When I need it, I'll send a ship to pick it up. I didn't see that there. The smuggling, I don't know the impact of smuggling on the market. What I think that need to be done is the tax regime. The tax regime in the petroleum industry is very loose. It need to be strengthened, and whatever other things that need to be done. But the strategic nature of this commodity and has not been reinforced. You know, and the government should, people in the Ministry of Commerce and in FPRC should have sat together and said, what is it? Today, the government does not have a strategic reserve. The government does not own any gallon.
The government imported fuel. The government imported fuel. You remember? First time
the government sold it. There's nothing, none on the ground. They sold all. The point I'm making is that is not for sale. Take it from me. If they want to avert the situation, $10-15 million. We have a $1.2 billion economy. And that money, you don't even have to you have to give the guarantee to a local bank to say, open the letter of credit for us. Let's take 2 of our tanks and put gasoline and diesel. It's there all the time. When crisis like they come, you know, you sell it and then you replenish it when things stabilize. Go to Ghana. Go everywhere. There's a strategic reserve. There's no strategic reserve in rice. There's no strategic reserve in how you call it, petroleum. Why are you calling it a strategic commodity? And in governance. That's why I say they need to come and let's lecture them about governance. Anything you declare as strategic commodity, there has to be a strategic reserve for that thing. Because you have elevated.
I think from what Honorability is saying, there's a lot of fear that would must, because I just read through the document that you share, and interestingly, all of the issues that were identified by the vice president, none of it is being implemented in this scenario. He identified smuggling, limited importers, excessive storage fees, and stand to pay attention to the excessive storage fees and the policy instituted from LPRC. Isn't that a contradiction? If you're complaining about excessive storage fees and then there is the price stabilization policy does not fall in place with the recommendation as well. And so for me, I'm just concerned. In Ghana, from just few research, Ghana used something called stabilization heritage funds to basically, ensure that the fiscal market does not, get into shock. That stabilization and heritage fund is what Honorability is speaking about in terms of reserve. So interestingly, if we don't have no heritage fund, no reserve, that means even the current pricing that's been hacked in the coming day, the government will also increase that price. That 55 cent might increase to another price because the current crisis will continue to escalate. So Sarah New operate cost recovery pricing formula, which automatically they adjust based on international variable. That means in a recovery plan, they have exceptional reserve. They can choose to be able to stabilize the market how they want it because their reserve is very supportive for that. And then Nigeria also, obviously Nigeria is the head. They have structural adjustment as well. They even got rid of their process. So the major thing is over the period of time that the LPRC were introducing new policies, none of the policy addressed the issue of reserve or even the import market that the vice president recommended in his evaluation. So my question to Honorability is, what do you foresee all going? Do you see all getting into exceptional, crisis with gasoline and fuel?
I think the president of Liberia should call a meeting of strategic stakeholders, a roundtable meeting
This is not for camera. This is not for TV interview. This is in-house discussion to say what should be done today. And then you can take a 2-month break from reality and then deal with that. I caution against subsidy. Nobody should tell you subsidy is the right thing. It's corruptible and it will bring more problem. And the government will lose more. All we can do right now is to hedge the product. My worry is, the biggest worry I have right now is that people are not putting in for new supply. If that flexibility is not giving and ask people, and central bank have money. This is an emergency. I want to warn the government. Now, take the phone. Let FPRC call their supplier. Give him 12, $10, $15 million. Let him pay for at least 30,000 tons. Fixed price. Here is FPRC advantage. Let's say price drop, right? Fubi, the market belongs to you. You can tell everybody, I'm not bringing new product. I'm bringing my product aboard to stabilize the market, to sell before I can bring you to compete with me. They have that power. I remember that happened 2011 when the Japanese gave the Liberian government petroleum. That month, the Liberian government stopped all importation and said everybody should buy that product. That product, that sale lasted for 6 weeks. And transaction was closed. The government had power like that. So my point to you is that what was missed on Monday, we shouldn't miss it this weekend. Let that
So the major problem is the government not supporting LPRC. Is that what
I think they don't know what they're doing. I mean, I'm sorry, but this requires deep economic thinking. Look, two of the biggest businesses here in this country are Connex and Aminata. Those two people individually are ardent supporters of this government. Even if they don't want to call me, they can call those two people. They will find a solution inside. If they don't do it now, next week you myself be sitting down here talking about.
So Musa, we got to go to the phone line. We got about another 40 minutes left. But Musa, my issue is that before Conagray come in, are you looking at increase on the market by next week?
I'm looking at more than that. I'm suggesting that give the importers what they want. In return, let them price everything they have in stock now.
Is it $1 too much?
Anything is too much. The question is, it has become relative now. You have to look at the exception. You have to look at the alternative we have. The alternative, I guarantee you, is to say we can't do it, like it happened on Monday, and then this 50 cents we're asking for, it will be, people will be crying for it. Why had they added 50 cents? I know this country. If you cannot rule the country if you don't know them. So the United Party just need to take out the shame from their faces. Not worry about the fact that they always criticize other people. It happens in government. That's why it's good to be truthful. Tell Liberian people, it is not your fault. You did not pull the trigger. You don't produce petroleum products.
But you didn't plan, Musa. Musa, but you didn't plan. You didn't plan. That's the issue. You don't have people that are proactive, people that should get ready for wartime, right? Everybody just sit there and just do their own yama. That's exactly what we did. I mean, in less than 1 hour now, it went to 55 cents. Right? And I hope you still telling the Liberian people, but you still telling them
we take the same proactive measure on rice. You talking about petroleum now. Rice could be worse. So I hope by now, while we're talking about petroleum, there are precautionary measures on rice to avoid the city. Firing a minister will not change anything. That's not a solution. If you can make the minister do it, let the minister do the job rather than saying, I'll fire you. How is that supposed to solve the problem?
Let it take us through this thing, then later on you fire her. Maybe that will be fine. But let me bring you Colonel Gray. Colonel Gray, let's take your question, then we'll go to the phone line. Because it's only important that people want to ask Chairman Bedity on this is a serious issue, Colonel Gray. I'm telling you, it was only $2.19 at the Wawa. The Wawa I met you, Colonel Gray.
Mm-hmm.
You know, usually I don't look at the pump price.
It went up by 80 cents today in America.
Yep. I just go ahead, Colonel Gray. I walk in the store. I say I need $100 on pump 5 super. I don't know the price, but I begin to observe it. It went up. Colonel Gray, it went up $3.19 right now. $3.19. But let I have your question for Honorable Billy.
You know, Stanton, you can bring world economists to address this issue. In Nigeria, that's a major oil producing country. The price went up by 29%. It came from 770 today. It's about 970 naira per liter. Talking about liter. So gas is more expensive in a oil producing country than Liberia. Now, I disagree with Honorable Bellotti when he talks about Guinea. Guinea has been going through its own crisis since that oil depot explosion. They've been struggling with gasoline. So it's more expensive there than even in Liberia. And I challenge the Honorable to defy that. But here's the deal. We're in a crisis. This is a global crisis. You just name a country like ours with strategic reserve. We're struggling. The gas price at the pump is going up. So I'm more interested in how we will increase our distribution of what we have. Yes, we should have had strategic oil reserve. That's beyond us because it's beyond our ability to have done that. So let's look forward in the future how we'll inculcate that into our way of life as a country. But for now, let's look at what we have and how we can efficiently distribute that in ways that will keep us till this pandemic, slows down, because there will be the aftermath after if war ceases today, trouble will still about gasoline and other prices of basic commodity, they will still be up there. So I just want to hear what we have and how we can effectively manage that, Honorable Building. Not to go around to say other countries have, they have the know-how to manage it. Like I said, even Nigeria that produces gasoline is more expensive there than in Liberia. Check it. Check Guinea, the same thing. Sierra Leone is even worse. They do gasoline there by liter. So we are sitting at a better position, even though we're not an oil-producing country. But what we have, how can we manage what we have, even though it's not much? So that's my own question. You know what I mean? And you talk about the strategic reserve. That's for the future. If you have 25 cents, you got to eat, you got to pay rent, you got to pay a way to go somewhere, you got to do this. How can you take money from there and save? You don't even have to manage. So this strategic reserve is a future endeavor. I'm asking about what can we do now with what we have. What is the supply we have now, and how long it can take us for as a people? You in that business, so you should know.
No, hold on 1 minute. How much is a gallon of gas in Liberia, Musa? How much for a gallon of gas in Liberia?
Well, the gas, let me give you the price. I don't want to. Today, the gallon of gasoline is $3. It's $4.02, which is $7.50 Liberian dollar. That's for
So the thing we have here, the last increase is right
yeah.
here. All right.
Yeah.
So that what is cycle say, but Colonel Gray in Nigeria. Wait 1 minute. Wait 1 minute, Musa. I like to correct Colonel Gray because you say it's expensive in Nigeria. In Nigeria, it's $2.65 per gallon as of March 2026.
Are you looking at gallon or liter? Because they don't sell gas there per gallon.
I mean, we're talking about gallon in Liberia. The gallon in Liberia, they say three. Hold on,
in Nigeria, it's sold per liter.
Colonel Gray, it's online. Please go there. But I don't know per gallon, $2.65 per gallon.
Because mine is telling me $7.74. That way it was earlier price per liter. Now it's
okay. You know, you carry me to the per liter thing. We talk about Liberia gallon. How much you say for it per gallon in Nigeria? Then maybe forget per liter because Liberia doing gallon. In Nigeria, how much? And in Liberia, how much per gallon? How much? I mean, it's right there. It's online. I mean, you are right to say in Guinea. Guinea is a little bit up by 70 cents. I mean, it's there in Guinea. Sierra Leone, it's not that bad. But as time goes on, what we want to get from the show tonight is that at the end of the day, you're right. Liberia is not all producing country. So, Musa, today is the 6th Friday. By Monday, Tuesday, what's going on here? Can the government do something this weekend?
Right. Yeah. So let me please answer Conor Gray. Conor Gray, I think tonight you just want to say you disagree with me because you didn't disagree with me. We agree. The situation is that in Guinea, the issue you mentioning is because they had a disaster and fire got to their terminal. That is the crisis they are facing. So they are not facing the same problem we are facing. But they have a mechanism that does not create shock in their system in terms of price. Their biggest challenge right now is storage. But like I said before you came, I said there are solutions. Number one, when in business, when there's a bleeding, the first thing you try to do is to stop the bleeding. The price is currently out of control, Conagray. And before we look at any solution, we have to control that. The way to do that, and this is on the stock we got, like I said, we have sufficient stock in the market. The problem with those stock we have in the market, 100% of the stock we have in the market is hedged, which means you can't do anything about it. And as the price overseas is going up, even though it's laying down in your tank, it's going up. How you stop that? Call them tomorrow. Don't wait for Monday. And say, we'll give you this much, all of you, price now. I'm not going to wait for any time. First thing Monday morning, 9 o'clock, everybody should price. And that's the price the government will do the math Monday morning, and that's what we'll give you. In that way, you will stop the bleeding. When you stop the bleeding now, then the second thing you have to control is market predators. Who are the market predators? Those
price
who are now
price gouging or something?
No. Before the price gouging starts, the price gouging is the last thing. The first thing would be the people who will now buy huge quantity and go and haul it. In our local language, we call it hoarding. So that has to be controlled. So the government can say now, we have crisis. All the people who used to buy 20,000, 30,000, you can't buy that now. Your gas station that this is what you're taking. No more. Stop certain things. until we know. And no, any gas station who receive product and refuses to sell it, then you go after those people. Those are the practical measures. But at that time, you finish increasing it and you finish hedging the product. So there's no reason for anybody to do anything. Those are the practical measures that when this thing finish, we should talk about how to prevent future occurrence by investing in strategic reserve. And gonna agree, the strategic reserve, you don't have to use government money. The bank will give you a guarantee which you will use to open a letter of credit, and you can use a central bank bond with it because it's not something that you're using. And it's not for you to use. You are there to secure the price with it, but when the importer is ready to buy it, they will pay the bank and then they will bring it. But it's secure.
We find ourselves in the Mano River block. Do you see any regional cooperation in the kind of crisis era?
No, people become, as soon as crisis they come, everybody become nationalistic. People begin to take local measure. As you can see now, in Ghana, the price, like you were telling me, is 1.2 per liter, which is about very close to what we are in Liberia here. In Liberia here, it says $158, whatever, per liter. Okay, so I mean per gallon. They are going down now. In Ivory Coast, it's 149 in Ivory Coast per liter. Now, if you want to know what is per liter, yeah, you gotta count that 1.79 by.
Is it by 4? By 4 or so for a gallon?
No, that 3.785 or something. 3.785. So then in Nigeria today is 85 cents per liter. 85 cents to $1 per liter, which is about $3.78 per gallon.
So, Musa, we do appreciate you. We got to go to the phone line. The Liberian people are concerned. We know we got a lot to discuss, but I think this conversation here is good with 34 minutes left, maybe 31 minutes.
So Sierra is $5.50 today.
Chairman, so it's going up if you're looking at today, yes. But let me ask you a quick question. Then we'll open the phone line. Jacob, please. I think Lorena is there to help you take course. Lorena can help us. Folks, if you have your question for Musa, this is the time. This is a serious business. Musa, I really want to know. So there's hope, right? There's hope. If this government follow the advice of you and other importers and work along with you guys, things can be better. We will not run into such a crisis.
I don't have hope because this government is not. They got cotton ball in their ear. We can't listen.
But I thought you were saying you would speak your mind again, went against CAF. Now we're on the same path. Then you say you get hope. Which one?
No, but I've given solutions. You don't have to pay for me.
The message. No. Now we beat on CAF.
I mean, the problem is I've given them an expert. I've given them an expert advice, but they will not listen.
But that was saying to you, and not only you, Sherry Abdallah connects and all of them. There should be a solution here.
I'm just giving them a solution. You don't even have to include me.
Yeah, but so I'm saying to you, so there is a solution. We can fix this. We can go through this. Am I correct?
Yes, like any problem, this can be solved. I just told you, Stanton, the easiest way to deal with this now is to call the importers, do the math, give them the increment they want, and then tell them to hedge so that there's some kind of stability for the next 30 days as we watch what is happening. That would be my advice. I mean, I've given my advice.
Are you guys scheduled to have another? Are you guys scheduled to have another meeting coming up?
What?
Chairman, we are not seeing on camera. Are you guys scheduled another meeting coming up, the importers and the government?
What? You got to call your men in to ask them now. I don't know. I advise that they call another meeting. I've advised that it's important, you know.
Can the government bypass you guys and go out there and import their own fuel, store it themselves? They don't have to deal with you and the rest of the importers.
They can do that. They can do that. The government can go buy their own fuel.
What happened with the first money? The fuel that they imported, that first profit. What happened with it?
Asking me? You're asking me? Go ask your partners. Why are you asking me? What do you know about it?
What happened with the 35 cents taken from your road fund money, your storage money? The 35 cents, what happened with it?
No, for me, I mean, I'm not doing anything. I decided that with that, you know, it's impossible. So my case.
But you won your case. Am I correct? Let's come to you. You won your case, correct?
I won a stage. You know, you got 3 stages in a case in Liberia. I won the first stage and the second stage. We are in the last stage now.
The last stage consists of what?
Tonight, I can't talk about my case business. I can't talk about the price with Liberian people. Allow me to deal with my case through the judicial system. And at the end of it, when the Supreme Court
what did you win? What you say you won number 1, number 2, you're waiting for number 3. What was number 1? What was number 2?
No, at number 1, we went to court and said, oh, no, the MPRC can't do this. We have an agreement, and the agreement says when you have a disagreement, you go to arbitration. So the court said, yes, we agree with streamers. They'll go to arbitration. The second stage was, why MPRC appealed that, but while we were waiting for the appeal, the MPRC said we cannot continue our business unless we follow this law. So we went to Justice in Timber, and Judgment Timber, of course, if you stop the man now, you're going to destroy his business. He may not even be around after when the case is heard, so you can't stop him. So they took that appeal to the full bench. That's what we're waiting.
So you're waiting for the full bench, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, your phone call is necessary. We have the Honorable Political Leader, Musa Bit. If you're interested in this fuel and gas issue, you can call. Musa is here to answer your question. I mean, everything going up. Jacob, I don't know whether we'll see people standing online like Joe time. You know, people are jumping over fence for rice and fuel.
I hope not.
Disaster.
I hope not. But stand on. Yes, tonight, sir. What I'm seeing here, it's not okay. I just opened my app to see the price live online. The thing has reached the danger zone. It's $92 now.
Yeah.
When the barrel reached 92. The way the market works, maybe 1, 2, or every making after this. Once they reach the 90 point, anything when you take that one step to go up, it will keep going. Right now,
and that's the weekend we're talking about, though.
As I speak to you, the Brent crude is reading live 92.87, which means today alone there has been $10.26 increment in the price of barrel. That is scary. That's not good. That is.
So let's take phone call. Jacob, is Lavina there? Is the line ringing? I will take one from here. Your name and where you're joining us from. We have the Honorable Musa Bit on the fuel issue. Nothing else. Musa not big off. You say you're talking nothing else on this very important thing in our country. Your name and where you joining us from?
Hi, my name is Colin Silipo. I'm calling you from Minnesota.
Yeah.
I just want to ask.
My man, you gotta turn your TV off or your computer off. Let's talk into the phone, please. My man, you listen to yourself too much. Where is Lorena? All right. So Musa, while we wait for the producer to come back in studio. Lorena, are you there? Your name and where you joining us from?
This is Melvin Parker, and I'm joining you from the United Kingdom.
Oh, yes, go ahead, Melvin.
Yeah, just a house up to my political leader, Mr. Musa Bit.
Yeah.
You know, he criminal well tonight. The conversation was quickly on policies, issues, and he gave solutions to the government. It is left for them to listen. But I think from all of what he said, we are moving into a serious problem if they don't. Now, it's better that he put all his on decks regardless of imposition or opposition to keep the country going. And this is it. We are talking.
Thank you.
It takes, and he comes straight to the table and gives practical solution that can move the country forward.
Thank you very much. Your name and where you joining us from? Your name, where you joining us from?
Calling from Texas.
What's your name?
My name is Henry.
Henry, talk to us now. You're live.
A question for Musa Bit. Mr. Bit, thank you for coming. Can you willingly, you are already put partisan aside, can you willingly like talk to strategic people in the government, like your colleagues, and come together and set the Liberian people for once, and let's solve this problem? Can you do that? Like call your colleagues, call senators, or whoever you need to call, secretary.
Let me hold you on the phone. Don't hang up. Musa, can you answer that quickly? Who you need to talk to? Who you need to work along with, Musa?
I'm not in the executive, but anything I can do. For me, when the crisis hit the country as it is, politics is aside. Anything I can do, I will do to help my country. If anybody feels we are bumming on that, that's fine. I can do anything at this time.
Thank you. Let me take this one on the 4206 number. Your name and where you joining us from?
I just sent you the price list for Paris today. It's 1.9 to 2.9 per liter. But my concern is honorability. I'm told that he is running a PRO for the petroleum importers. That's why he appears.
But ask the man your question. You're saying something, you're not asking question.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is he here to do a PRO for the petroleum importers, or he really?
Okay, so stay put. The Honorable Musa Bit will answer your question, guys. We're not going to let you just talk it. You will wait. You will take your answer, then we'll take you off the phone. Musa, if you can, Honorable.
I'm not an importer of petroleum. I don't import fuel. I only store fuel. So I don't know what you're talking. How is this supposed to be a PR for? I've come here to offer solution. That the petroleum importer there fighting war in the Gulf, and that the country are sitting not in there that the both fighting war, you can bring it to oil yet.
You're laughing again. They're not laughing. All right, your name and where you joining us from?
How do you even think that I'm here to do PR for petroleum import?
And that's the reason why it's good to have you guys on, because no people didn't know that you wasn't even importing fuel, but it's so unique that you're answering. Your name and where you joining us from?
Hey, this is Jay Vicker. Now, am I on?
My man, take your time and call your name now. What's your name?
This is Jay Vicker. Now, can you hear me?
We can hear you though. Jay Vicker Nangwe?
No, Victor Nangwe. Mr. Witherspoon. This is the man who you said sleeps on the TV.
Oh yeah, like you. Okay, go ahead. I'm your Musa man. You sleep. Go ahead.
Listen, let me thank the Honorable Musa Bit for coming on and explaining to our people, totally devoid of politics. I think this is what the government is supposed to be doing. Come on in and explain to us what is coming so that we prepare ourselves. Instead, they're politicizing this whole thing. So I wanted to thank him for coming here tonight. I think he did a very brilliant job. I think this is what the CMC brings to the people. So thank you, Chief, for coming on. I appreciate the effort. We'll be watching.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nangwe. Thank you. And thank God you're awake today. Thank you. Your name and where you joining us from? Your name and where are you joining us from?
My name is Louis McKay. I call you from Johnson City, Tennessee.
Go ahead, Louis.
Hey, my question to the honorable man
in the studio. Is there a governing body? Is there a governing body that look over everything, like the importers and this and that go around in our country? Let's take for example, like Cimenco. Is there a governing body that governs how cement is being brought to the country? Is there a governing body that governs how petroleum products are being brought to the country and to regulate the prices and to do everything? If so, what are the guys doing? I see that Musa is trying to bring his own expertise or to give his own advice, but we should be listening to this body who will tell us exactly what should be done.
So hold on 1 minute now. Let Musa take your question, guys. Ask the question. Musa answer it, and we'll move to the next caller. The line is crazy. The honorable ability, please.
Ministry of Commerce, in the case of petroleum, Ministry of Commerce and FPRC. In the case of cement, Ministry of Commerce alone.
And you got the LP. Okay,
Everything
so
that has to do with price, anything that has to do with price in Liberia is Ministry of Commerce.
Musa, you see how important it is for you to come on today. A lot of people are appreciating you based on the fact that you either, alleviating our pain and our mindset that we are going towards a very tough days ahead. So I hope the government can take the time to do the same, because from an independent person, that's unique.
That's all the CMT has to
offer. Because right now,
so,
wait. Those communities should now be in crisis mode. Get in crisis mode so that they can curtail this thing from the head.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. We'll take few minutes.
The president also have an economic management team.
Yes, he does.
I think I'm told they are also involved into this. When there's a crisis like this, that team take charge of his president. So they are also involved into this.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is very important. Gray, you want to say something quickly before we'll continue the line?
No, I think Musa answered that the gentleman who called wanted to know, like, you have the Liberia Revenue Authority, you have when it comes to telecommunication, you have an authority. He wanted to know minus.
You got LPRA too, right? You got LPRA.
Yes, LPRA.
Yeah. Okay. So let me move on. Your name and where you calling us from?
This is Prince Kalori. I call you from Delaware.
Prince, talk to us. We have Musa.
Hey, Santa. The first thing I want to say, any Liberian, any patriotic Liberian that will call on this phone today and try to play politics with this issue, you have a problem. His ability in studio over there, giving his expertise. Look, the first thing we should know, his ability is not an importer. The man passed that level already. The man storing fuel. He giving his expertise.
So go to your question, my man. I got 3 phone lines ringing like crazy. Go to your question.
Yeah, man, don't praise
his ability on my phone, my man. Go to your question, man. All right, let me take this one. Your No, hold on, David. My man, David, you call your phone ring. Go ahead. You say your name, sir.
It's Dr. Montgomery calling from the state of North Carolina. Let me say thank you, Stanton. Of course, let me say big up to Musa Ability and my brother Wancho and Kev. But look, thank you for bringing honorability on the platform to provide his input. But I think Stanton, you should also invite Alexander Cummings to come and perform his own ideas. Since he works in corporate America, these are the times we need all the bright brains of Liberia, especially those political candidates that are claiming to come and change Liberia. We want Alexander Cummings. Please extend the invitation to Alexander Cummings to come on and provide his own input, because we need all ideas, all hands on deck. Thank you for providing me the time.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Let me take this one. Your name and where you joining us from?
Hello, this is Kringa Royal David.
Go ahead, Mr. David.
The first thing I want to say hi to your panelists in the studio and on the platform. When it comes to the shortage of fuel because of the war that is going on now in the Middle East, I think I want us Liberians not to go into the political aspect of it. We should see how best we can solve the problem, manage what we have and what is coming to Liberia, and make sure that our people be fair. And then I just encourage the Honorable Musa Bit to work along with the other guys at the LPRC and see how best they can regulate the price.
But you add the speaker cardboard. What the speaker saying? You can't have your say. And you add the speaker cardboard. You had your say. You don't know you. What is he saying? What is he doing in this regard? Well, then move for your man. Your name and where you joining us from?
And I'm putting a few corridors and we get the information from us.
Man. Your name and where you joining us from?
My name is Hans Williams. I'm going to ask Musa, what is the cushion?
Musa, what's the cushion? What's the cushion?
Whether the cushion is 90 days or 180 days, FPR.
Musa said 2 months.
Hence, right now, the only period that I can say we can survive on if they add the extra price is going to be 60 days. Because, you know, there's a redundant system. As you're consuming what you have to put in for new ones. And putting in for those new ones, if it costs more, then it will begin to affect your current pricing. So the cushion is about 60 days.
All right, thank you very much, guys. Let's go to Liberia. I've taken a lot here. I didn't know that Musa had a fan club, Fubi. A lot of people appreciate the discussion tonight.
Ain't say you may pull nobody cover CMC. That would need to be investigated.
But Musa, no, seriously, people enjoying the fact that you be as independent as possible.
Nobody calling for CMC.
I don't know where they're coming from. Lorena, we got the line going off. Let us hear about people.
At this time, I don't. It's not about politics. If you go back, do you know that we will ride in a BB car then? Do you know that we will be the first victim? Because the people will start tuning us. It's better to prevent it.
But Musa, that's why we need to get rid of a government like this who will lie to the people and bring serious people. Like people like you.
And your government wasn't no better. Your government lied to the people. Let's go to the phone now, Lorena. Your government took $11 million for rice subsidies, 11 million, and up to today, Mawani D's. No, I'm just being as independent as possible. Mawani D's cannot give a car. Lorena, let's go ahead, Mama. Lorena, let's go ahead. You get a fake government. You get a fake government won't come by. You want to attach Musa to it. If Musa say he's supporting CDC, I will disown him. I'm telling you now. Go ahead.
Elias, I want the president that something wrong with you. Don't disrespect my party.
Thank you very much, Musa.
And win this election. We'll win mine. We'll tell
so let's go to the phone line in Liberia. Let's go for you guys are eating. Go ahead.
Yeah, really? Is this phone?
Yes, this is phone. Welcome. What is your name?
Yeah, my name is Nathaniel Kiabe, calling from Kokopa.
Go ahead.
Yeah, let me appreciate Honorability on the show there. Honorability just explaining of complete practical economics to the Liberian people. Let me appreciate you for that. But my disappointment is the economic committee of the country. These are things that they will be innovated and put mechanism into place before even talking.
What's your question for honorability? We gotta go. What's your question?
You understand?
What is your question for the honorable man?
People press Billington now. Don't be doing that.
I'm gonna get no praises here.
CMC is on the rise. You can't do nothing about A. CMC is on the rise. Stop it.
What is your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
Me appreciate honorability.
They want to step on you, Musa.
I mean, say to Spoon. Spoon, you have to forget about Jowia. Jowia no longer in power.
Say that man for them. One question for Ability. We here for Jowia. Say that man for them.
Arena, you are saying,
Put on the Jowia business. That's what we're doing.
Tonight
You talk about solution, say Jowia.
What is your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
So, Lorena,
on the line.
What is your question for Honorable Ability?
Am I live?
You're live.
Yeah, I want to thank my political leader of the CMC.
Then I put it in the chat room. Everybody might call.
Congratulations on the program. Look, I said my name is Ben.
Then I put it in the chat room. For me, everybody might call. So better people calling tonight.
This is not a scalpel, man.
They drop it in the chat room, Russell, and everybody might call.
Sandra, you will never surprise CMC again. You did it one time, you will never do it again.
They left for the last school. So
We learn and we move on. Sandra, every night we're ready for you.
You know, let's forget what the
I thought that thing was not serious again. I thought it was,
let's forget what the whole fool our business. Anyway, we take 5 o'clock, it will be all CMC people. Now we're not gonna try it. Let's take 5 more, let's see. The men that drop it in the chat box.
Anything? Let's take this. Evening.
Yeah, how are you?
What is your name, sir?
My name is George. I call from GSO.
All right. Go ahead. What's the question?
Okay. Yeah, my question, I can Grand and I can travel and Musa Bit when my town in travel the last time going to go and I go the story way. And then when they made a promise that you fix our road. So for me, if it's not for me to live my life, for it here, I would see it.
Man, that's what I had. Tell the next one. Tell the next one, Amina. Go ahead. I'll never got to Musa.
Good evening. What is your name?
Musa,
you see?
All right.
Calling me all day today. Come on. But you know, anytime you call me, I can't know.
But I get that increases volume
of Liberia. No politics should get into this.
All right.
I don't want to be playing with politics too much.
Okay.
When we do it,
what is the question for the honorable
so
man?
Musa Bit, how are you going to manage to get to down below there and other things that you have there at the capital building so that you can forget about this politics business you see after the country number one? Liberia first, and I will fight it for now. We're not looking at politics.
Thank you. Take more calls, CEO.
Yeah, take the last 3. It will all be CMC people. Just tell them.
Good evening.
Good evening. This is Dominic Waller phoning from Flower Town.
All right. Your question.
First of all, I want to comment on the ability for the step taking.
So now the command, just go to the next caller. Lorena, go ahead. The man finished.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yes, you're live on the show.
Thank you very much for your pool. All
right. What is your question?
Help us.
Yeah, my question, I really want to know how honorable men vision towards the Liberian people.
The next one. The message, our honorable man. For me, we gonna get nothing. Keep going. The next one. Let's see if we were trying to give Musa, then we start.
You are live. What is your name?
I'm running again.
Also, you people.
What is your question?
Yeah, my question, I want to comment. No question on our ability fight.
Take the next one.
I will ask you.
So tell your caller that you must be able to don't comment.
Yes.
Hello.
Your name, you live on the show, sir.
Thank you. Oh, this is Ben Jackson, member of Union Party Intellectual Bureau.
All right. What is your question?
Yeah. Let me appreciate Musa Bit.
All right.
Even Unity Party Intellectual Bureau appreciating Musa Bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the course, yeah.
Hello.
Yes. Last caller, what is your name?
Okay, I'm Pierre Junior. I call you from GSO.
All right.
Musa Bit when Grand Jesus promised that you will do something. I don't know when you will fulfill a promise. I want to know.
Okay, you just
Okay, so thank you very much, Lorena. We want to say thanks to all of you. We got 4 more minutes to end the show. We want to say we do appreciate you. Brother Russell will give the announcement. We'll have a political party group coming on this weekend. And also, don't forget, Brother Russell have a program tomorrow, Saturday. But I will give you some news. We got a big program, big meeting scheduled for tomorrow. Here in New Jersey, I cannot announce all of it till after that meeting. I want to say to all of you, Ben Good Musa, we do appreciate you. I think some people are going to bed hopeful tonight. You put politics aside and you ready to tell the people the way forward. Seriously, this too is Liberia, and it's the best thing we can do. We appreciate you coming on Spoon and discussing this. A lot of fear. People are storing. They are hurting the fuel. They are keeping it. I was on the phone with a lawmaker. He said, "Listen, go get me 2 barrels of fuel, 2 barrels of gas, and for the generator, we don't know what's happening." And people giving gas slip. But if poor people are going to suffer, Musa, tonight, what you did, you step into the minds of the Liberian poor people and encourage them to stay hope. Let's back politics, and we appreciate you. So let's get your closing, and then we can leave. Thank you, Musa.
Thank you, and thank everybody. What I saw tonight, not just from the panel, but from the callers. It was not politics. It was to say, it is. Let's arouse our sense of patriotism. Let's look at the country. Let's know that if this thing goes down, it's going to hurt all of us. It's going to disrupt everything. Let's work together. And I'll call on the government that we on the opposition do not intend to politicize this. This is not about the government. It's about the people. It's about all of us. Let the president call some kind of forum where we can sit to look for the solution together through whatever resources that is available for us in the country. Let's do that. And Stanton and the guys, I just want to tell you, thank you, as always, for the lively, competition. And a special thank you to Stanton for the last pool where CMC got 0. You help us to prepare for you the next time. You help us to understand what was wrong within our system, and you help us to repair that. We want to thank you. God bless you. And have a pleasant night.
Have a good night, Chairman. It's good to see you. But Chairman, before you leave, we got Russell. You came late. Russell, you got an award for the Chairman, the political leader.
Russell.
You got on mute.
Okay. Chairman, nice seeing you. Nice seeing you, and a great insight. I think a lot of people really appreciative of all of what you have to say. I think one of the things people like about you, Representative Ability, is that you're very down to earth, unassuming type disposition. I mean,
thank you.
You relate to the folks. You're very nimble and flexible, and
We're friends in the chat room too.
Huh?
We're friends in the chat room.
But no, you're honesty. So I appreciate it. I think all of what you had to say. I mean, coming on here, and the very a very hastily arranged appearance, and you were able to to show up, drop everything you were doing to come and answer the people's question. I think that's great. In any case, too bad you're not here, but I hope your supporters and partisans will show up tomorrow at the convention. We're having a Democratic Party convention tomorrow in Brooklyn Park at the Northview Junior High School from 9 o'clock in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. So I'd like to invite all of our folks to come and participate in real grassroots democracy, in trying to shape the direction of the Democratic Party, the local Democratic Party. So that's what will be happening tomorrow. And so I hope some of your folks can show up, and all Liberians can show up as well.
We've already directed our party to make sure that it's full. But let me use this time to say thank you, Winfrey, and to call on Liberians again when it comes to the issue of our representation in the U.S. government. We should set politics aside, or we should go to support Winfrey, not on any political line. Just one Liberian in the U.S. government would make all the difference in U.S. policy towards Liberia. I want us to know that until we can achieve that, we are going to be having secondary decision and influence that will come on our country. The way to influence the United States a decision is to have a legislator that will push for you policy that benefit. That's why whether you like them or you don't like them, that's why the Jewish people are so powerful. Because not only they lobby, but they support candidates that will protect their interests. We need to do the same thing now. We need to push please, Liberians, what is happening around the US, you don't have one person that can stand in the Congress to push for you. Let's use this opportunity and set aside all our differences. Let's set aside everything. Let's show up for Winfrey. Let's let this happen. It is past overdue. Long past overdue. And we have a representation in the U.S. government. Winfrey, having said, I wish you the best. And I know that you will make us proud. We'll celebrate. Stanton, he didn't tell you, but I know he's on your way there. You will see him there. So make preparation for him. He will definitely be there. CMC.
My website, when I visit Winfrey, the day I went to Dodgers at Winfrey, he gave me something.
We have global instruction for every one of our members that are in your vicinity to make sure that they attend and vote for you. We hope other parties will do that for the sake of Liberia. Thank you very much.
Musa, thank you very much, man. Musa, thank you for affording a vehicle for Jacob Jala. Your party did extremely well. We look forward to seeing him in the white pickup truck, the one that you took from Mike William. Thank you very much.
I want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
When you change, you see what we're talking today? You see that? Winfrey,
what happened to the Starlink?
I told you for a lifetime. I'm telling you, that same thing you called me today again. And I'm happy I didn't do it.
I know I would get it. But
the Starlink keeps going up.
Well, you're here Elon Musk now.
I know, right? No, I think he's going in the studio is good. He's not far away. He's 5 minutes from the studio. It's better. Yeah. At the end of the day, you can just take the right turn and go Calabash. It's not too far from the studio after the show.
How long? Not long. Don't worry.
Thank you, Musa. Thank you for coming, man. We do appreciate it. Yeah, good night.
Have a good
All
night.
right, Lorena, thank you very much. We know it's 6:35. That will be 11:35 in Liberia. We do appreciate you, Lorena. I believe that Jacob left, right, Lorena?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
So I want to say thanks to all of you, man. We try to close the show 11:30. So please, we got to come on 8 p.m. to 11:30 because we too deserve better. I want to say thanks to you, Brother Russell, for coming. Ed Reverend Gray, Chief Fubi Heron, Wanto. Congratulations to you, Wanto. I do personally from the bottom of my heart. I admire you. Congratulations. We want to wish you all the best tomorrow. Again, we are proud because you are representing Liberia. So on behalf of the Spoon Network, my family, everyone, we say congratulations, Master of Science in Education. I don't know how old are you, but I'm so happy because seeing you, it's like seeing my daughter that doing her medical program right now, graduated from Rutgers, earned her master. Now she's doing medicine. So imagine if we have young people like you my daughter able to go back home and contribute. My other daughter here did nursing, bachelor in, biology, and now she did her nursing, completed from Brown. These are wonderful young people, your children, your family members out there. That's the reason why we sacrifice. We give it our all. So you are making us proud, Wanto. We celebrate with you. We are so happy. Seriously, I am. And again, continue to shine. But please, leave the CDC things small. We're begging
you. Thank you, Chief. I really appreciate the congratulations and kind words.
Yeah, you're quite welcome. We appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, Kefiko, he's tried, but he didn't make it.
And one to thanks for straightening up the hair, man. It looks nice.
I just thought nobody would notice it. Yeah, that took the whole hair down.
Yeah, because the other one was going different directions, man. By the way, that's our contemporary.
I don't know why, because I believe you were just joking and playing, right? But the society is so gullible. I see people posting, even our own sister who was on the network, Madam Glendy, posting Summit where and the other is not on LACC. So when you're doing all that joke and you're saying it, they're taking it seriously. Serious. Some people you think are serious people. Oh, LACC will Summit where Finabono. Summit where are investigated by LACC, not Finabono.
The summer tour issue is with the court.
It was
but the investigation went through LACC.
Yeah, but that joke, you joke LACC with Claire and they, when you watch some posts on
I told my begin one to
even serious people don't not serious anymore.
Okay, thank you very much for coming, man. I want to say thanks. Lorena, I know you're tired, you look tired, but we wish you all the best, Lorena. Thank you for holding it down.
So I will assume you did a research. Can you share?
So we gotta go. Lorena gotta go home, guys. Lorena,
it's
thank
gonna
you.
be
Yeah.
the university.
Yeah, tomorrow by God's grace, we'll be on. We'll be on tomorrow by God's grace. Lorena, have a good night. Kefiko, as always, Joe, we are not coming back. Have a good night. One, two. Joe, we are not coming back. Have a good night. You're right, Kev. Sometimes joking people they can be so serious. Guys,
you because I know you joking. Then you see people posting it. They say, "Oh, LSCC will clear Summit," instead of joking. But you see serious people that would supposed to be serious people.
Well, that job we are not coming back. I can pop in you. You're gonna.
Hey, don't put me in me. God, no job we are coming back. Lorena, thank you, my sister. See you.
German lady.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
And your boy riding the south on the
I tell you, another excellent presentation right here on Talk. So many thanks to you for your listening role, for those who viewed, for those who shared, left their comments, for all of you that called. We appreciate you. We say Happy International Women's Day. Gave the game in Liberia 2026. Let's uplift one another and that is strong. Sponsor returns tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Liberian time, GMT. So get ready again for another edition. This is the 6th of February 2026. We appreciate you, Voice of Liberia. This program was live on 107.5 FM, Fabric 101.1 FM, Super 95.5 FM. Want to make their decision just live on Spoon Talk on YouTube, Spoon TV, Fabric TV, Super TV, all on Facebook. Thanks to all of you that share. I know you're going to do some podcast tomorrow. We appreciate you. Okay, from my end, always put God's back you too. Have a wonderful weekend.
You propongema, merele tutto sport. Yeah, tutto sport.